Top of the top. What's up? What's up? TGIF on a Friday. We back again. Good morning, everybody. What's up? Let's go. Y'all waited long enough. Let's go. Friday, y'all. Weekend. The week ends. We up. Today gonna be good. As always a good day. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, Cozy? What's up, Carmen? What's up, y'all? Good morning. We're back. What's up, 4-1? Good morning, Renee. Good morning, Miss Blackman. How you doing today? What's up, Sandra? What's up? What's up, Sandra D? We about to go there today. What's up, Kimmy Lou? We're gonna chill out. What's up, Gemini? Intro. Everything will be timestamped. We live on the internet. Shout out to everybody around the world. Tapped in, up early, positive. That's it. Positive energy only. That's it. What's up? What's up, Eric? What's good? Shout out to everybody on green, everybody that been hitting like buttons, everybody that been leaving comments, everybody that been enjoying the content, everybody that been laughing their ass off. That's it. We got a lot of updates. Y'all know it's been a lot going on, so I finally got a lot of real topics to talk about today too, y'all. So y'all got to also remember, that's how the media go. Some days you just gonna get nothing but stupid stuff. Because I know people tap in for different reasons. You know, some people tap in to laugh and joke. Some people tap in to get information on certain news. Because you might not got time to watch the news. But today we got updates. Yeah. Walmart. Yeah, we economy, real life stuff. Yeah, today. Also, first we're gonna talk about Beyonce. Like I said, y'all all getting approved with this media stuff. I did not know all this stuff was going on Beyonce this week. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that this is also proof how they fell off the map. Now, y'all know when I was talking about nobody's trending. This is my proof. Beyonce wasn't trending and Meek Mill wasn't trending. That's why I didn't even know Meek Mill, his ass spotted out his ass in Dubai, y'all. Yeah, Meek Mill, he over there where French be at. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think they're in reverse. They got kicked out of Hollywood, y'all. Meek Mill, Ben sold his Atlanta mansion. I think they living over there and visiting over here. That's how I think it's going down for all of their ass. Yeah. What else? Yeah, Beyonce fans. We spoke about it already. How they said it was empty. But when I really paid attention to it, it's been going on for days. It's been a mass selling of her tickets. They've been selling the tickets. Then allegedly it was a fight at the concert afterwards, something like that. We're gonna look at that. Who up? What's up? What's up, Star Child? What's up, Lavish? What's up, Big Phil? What's up, Matt? What's up? All right. What up, Sal B More? Intro. Shout out to everybody across the mat. We are everybody that's motivated, everybody that's take care of business. People want you to think it's rough out here. I'm telling you, look, I was thinking about. I said, look, 4 years in the house, depressed. And there's people that still want you to be depressed. This is why I've been stressing, no days over with. We out the house. This when y'all supposed to come back with the slogan, we outside again. Yeah. Because when we was in the pandemic, y'all was saying we outside. And everybody wanted to prove how they was outside during the pandemic. Now everything back to outside, everybody's still in the house. See everything backwards? All right. So I'm just letting you know, man. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm not paying attention to nothing for a while because I see this depressing stuff like on the news. They're going to be talking about that man 4 years straight. They're going to be talking about this stuff 4 years straight. They're going to be that shit depressing. Y'all watching the news, that shit was just depressing. So anyway, right? I'm going to be having fun. What about y'all? It was 4 years down. And you're going to spend another 4 years miserable? Wow. Let's go, y'all. What's up? Shout out to everybody that's up. Now, y'all, reason why I say that, people trying to create this fake world, like everything is, the sky is falling. But guess what? I'm only saying that because today we're going to look at what we already been looking at what they already been saying. The realest stuff ever spoken, I just saw this morning. They saying humans are going to be extinct eventually. According to these birth rates, they saying humans are going to be extinct. So I'm living my best life right now. I'm letting you know that. I done did everything I had to do already. I'm living my best life. I don't know about y'all. They saying humans are going to be extinct. And one day robots going to be smarter than humans anyway. But according to birth rates and according to what's being seen, is what they saying. We're going to look at that. I told you we got real talk today. Yeah. Other than that, if I say humans can be talk all they want, I'm looking into the future. I mean, when they say stuff about future, I listen. I look around in the present. I say humans getting dumber, humans slaying each other, robots getting smarter, technology getting smarter. I say, yeah, I can see humans being gone. I can see it. I can see it. And only the elite gonna be left. Only the elite, super smart, super rich gonna be left, and everybody else gonna be robots, androids. They toys. Maybe the Jetsons is going to be rich people, and that's it. It's just going to be rich people and robots. Did you get that part? I think I got it. Yeah, it's just going to be rich people and robots. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, y'all. But let's go. Let's go. We up. Let me see what's up in the chat, man. What's up, Andrew? All right, I'm just saying what's up. What's up, QB? I'm about to take off. All right, Meek Mill hiding in Dubai. Who cares about him? Meaning we're going to clown his ass, but we still going with the picture. The end of an era, man. The saga continues. Beyonce fans selling tickets and fans are fighting. This is how I know that all of this stuff, I check news every day. I check stuff every day. A lot of this stuff is being covered up so bad. But it also is proving how dead things are, y'all. Things are so dead. How I didn't know about this. This been going on all week. Let's go. First of all, Meek Mill is out here still trying to convince us that he's straight. And maybe he is. But Meek Mill, we can clearly see you're in Dubai taking fake ass pictures because you ain't gonna do nothing. And then also with you, Meek Mill, you in the water because I know why you in the water. You in the water for a lot of reasons, and you in Dubai, so we also got a clue what you might be doing. But Meek Mill, why you didn't want us to see those panties on? I mean, those bikini on them. Why you didn't want us to see the whole bikini outfit? That's all I'm asking. You in Dubai? Why are you hiding underwater? And why every time we see you, you hiding underwater? Last time we saw you, it looked like you was cooling your buns off in the water. After Diddy filmed you in that pool. Meek Mill, did you run to Dubai because the Diddy trial coming? Meek Mill, are you scared they're going to play that tape? Do y'all see this, right? It's Meek Mill, y'all. For those who don't know who Meek Mill is, he's a washed up rapper. He was one of Diddy's puppets and Jay-Z's puppets, but they kicked him to the curb. Also, if you have not heard the audio, allegedly, it is audio of the diddler disrespecting his backside while secretly recording it. Then comes back out after Meek Mill is in the pool and records him on Instagram Live and say, "What's up, daddy? I love you, daddy." Some kind of fruity talk. And Meek Mill was like, "Man, why you filming me?" Meek Mill was in pain in the pool. So now Meek Mill has been trying to redeem himself ever since. But Meek Mill know one thing, he can't be in Philly no more. He has shamed himself. He has shamed Philadelphia. All right? So Meek Mill is in Dubai, just like French and the rest of them. Meek Mill, I know who you with right there, Meek Mill. You're not going to trick me, Meek Mill. Thank you very much, Renique. You're not going to stand with them people. Look, all right, Meek Mill, you're not going to trick me. That's all I'm telling you. All right, you're not going to make me think you went all the way to Dubai to stand in the water with some people that look like that. Now stop it, all right? I'm saying that because we know damn well Meek Mill can get some prettier woman than that, for one. We also know for two, Meek Mill don't got to hide in the water. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Your big Phil, Meek Mill trying to trick you, bro. Yeah, that's what he doing. All right, Meek. We about to get away from him real quick, but I just want y'all to see Meek Mill is hiding in Dubai. allegedly. I know a lot of them been on the run, and I assume that a lot of them are living in Dubai and living out the country, Paris, places like that, and they're coming back visiting. The main reason why they're not making money like that, they also know they're not getting no more checks. But the main thing is, those are the reasons why they know they cannot just keep paying for all that California stuff, that New York property, that Florida property. Plus, they also know, due to their dirty affiliations, they also have to leave the country. Those guys can't live in Florida. Remember I told you they can't live in, Meek Mill can't live in Miami no more. None of them can, y'all. So that's why a lot of them in Dubai, y'all. A lot of them in Dubai and other places. Yes, they are. Plus, they know in America, they all embarrassed. Every celebrity name is on the internet and shame, man. I think wherever they go out in public, they know they're going to get trolled and disrespected. So this is Meek Mill hiding in Dubai, y'all. All right? Him and French out there, ain't no telling what they doing. So now you see, right? We know damn well there's something going on with Meek Mill in these pictures. All right? If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. All right? I'm going to leave it at that. On that note, you see, all right? They in Dubai, y'all. I mean, this nigga back in the country. We just got word of a French spotted this week, trying to sneak in America in May. It's about to be summer. He's trying to sneak in with a big ass Grim Reaper fur coat on. This fool coming with a mink in L.A. Come on, y'all. No, French got busted. He tried to have on the earphones. He tried to have on, he already got he got the bid. He tried to sneak in, man. This fool tried to sneak in the country like you know who, man, like his ancestors. Y'all know exactly what he doing. All right, you know exactly what he doing. But really, when French come in the country, he should get jacked up at the airport. All right, that's what he should get. For the simple fact, when I tell you, man, see, y'all got it backwards. Let's look at this for real. For this funny. Let's look at French for real. Let's really look at this. And I want everybody to smack themselves. I'm going to do it too. You looking at French like he was this rapper. No, this who French really is. He was acting like a rapper. This is the real French Montana, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the real French Montana. All he did was go back home. All right? So what I'm telling you is, this fool should be jacked up at the airport like the rest of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All that time y'all was talking about talent. He really was one of them people, man. Yeah. So look, they hiding out the country for a reason. And this also is my proof when I was telling y'all how a lot of people here got influenced and tricked to be what? Foreigners. Because for a whole decade, you was being influenced by foreigners on so many levels. So many levels. People that was not even from nothing. Your origin, culture, no nothing. It's a lot of them. And this is the people that were in power. But now my point is they're on the run. All right. Diddy trial start. You're going to see. You got proof now, right? French in Dubai, Meek Mill in Dubai. All right. And they're not going to trick me. Y'all not on vacation because you're not working. So if you're not working, there's no need to take vacation. No, that's where y'all live at. You can't be in California. Y'all going to be where it's beautiful at. Y'all don't got, and plus in Dubai, y'all, they don't got to worry about us. They don't got to worry about having no guns, no entourage. You're going to notice that too, y'all. The days of them having entourage are what? Finished. Where they gang at? Where they gang at? When you look at them in America, they only walked around with their gangs. The gangster rappers had to have their gang. Y'all know this. So being that you don't have no gang no more, the game is over. Hide in Dubai. Dubai, guns are illegal. You can't get shot. They know what they're doing over there, y'all. Trust me on that. That's where they be. That's where they live at. As a rapper, entertainer, that's the best place to hide at. They can actually walk around and don't got to worry about nobody slaughtering their ass. It's the truth. Because you can't do that over there. And they're also showing who they really are. Yeah. So now you're seeing it too, y'all. What else are you seeing? How a lot of people was gassed up by foreigners, and then all the foreigners ran back home. Yeah, but a lot of y'all still stuck here. I'm telling the truth. All right. So now you see the affiliation, right? Because we know this Diddy trial start next week. This is the night when the blood was on the sheets, y'all. This was Meek Mill's birthday. Diddy spent $27,000 on him that night. This is the night him and Lil Durk got dealt with. See that? That's Meek Mill that night. And French was there. When I said French the henchman, this was the night. Ain't no, these are facts. You can Google it. The article's gonna come up. It was public information. I remember the outfits he had on. This is the night. Yeah, it was some things found on sheets and some razor blades found, all of that. This the night French Montana was putting sushi on that woman on the table. This that night right here. But now you're going to see where both of them at now, y'all. Out the country. Because they know what's up. They were Diddy's two main flunkies. Two main flunkies. So yes, they was with him more than Jay-Z, but Jay-Z wasn't doing the stuff he had them doing. But the thing is this, what people don't get, the stuff he had them doing, he had Jay-Z doing first. He had Jay-Z and them doing it back in the day. That's what a lot of y'all don't get. All right, but all y'all know about this. So that was after Diddy put his lights out. What up, punches? We already know this after Diddy put his lights out. So we also know this was leaked footage on Meek. We spoke about LeBron yesterday. So like I said, we passed the laughing and joking, but all of these were video leaks, which is giving us proof that these were videos in Diddy's access. So when I say I'm pretty sure more videos going to leak, this is part of why I say that. Because this is, let's just say this out of Diddy's phone. Okay. When he made LeBron say ain't no party, let's say that was out of Diddy's phone. So we have clues of stuff that's in his phone. When the video leaked of Diddy smacking Jay-Z on that was a leak. So I say this, we don't know how many more leaks gonna come out. But see, Meek Mill knew this was a leak on him. He knew that. Salute, everybody. We up. What's up, Redskin? Hold up. I mean, can't really be mad about French. He did tell us, I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, man. When you really look at what French did, he really pillaged. He really pillaged and terrorized. Because at the end of the day, he was with some rock boys, running around the country with alleged gangbangers. Well, you know, a lot of us activity, yes, dealing with a lot of graphic activities, abusive act. Okay, we assume that Chloe is a you know what. People assume that other people are. Look, man, I'm watching what I say. French is a savage. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He's a savage. And this night when this happened to Meek Mill, French was in on it too. Because Little Dirk was there too. French did something to Little Dirk too, allegedly. All right. Because we seen the pictures. Little Dirk was so young then, he was so green, he had no jewelry. They had him and Meek in that mansion that night. And after that, that's when Lil Durk got signed to Def Jam. Lil Durk had their jewelry, started growing his hair out. Everything had changed after that. Yes, y'all. That's when Meek went to yo, y'all. They did that to them. Yes, they did. They flipped Meek and Lil Durk. All right? Facts. So, the point is, you see what? Meek Mill loved pools. He loved pools. So, my thing is this. Meek Mill, I'm going to just say it, and we're going to move on because it's TGIF. Meek Mill, I know those are you know what in that water with you, bro. I know what you're doing. All right? You're not going to trick us. You in Dubai, you being free. But when you're just going to admit it, that's it. You in Dubai, you being free. You won't be judged by nobody. You don't got to worry about nobody, you know, from your city. Nobody from Philly going to see you. You don't need nobody to hold no guns. You don't got to worry about hiding nothing. But we see it. I know exactly what you're doing, bro. You is not going to trick me, Meek. And you're trying to squat in the water so they won't look so tall. So you ain't going to trick me, bro. I know what you're doing. And you're not going to take a picture sitting on the beach so I can see between their legs. See, you're not slick, bro. We know what you're doing. You and French. We're going to leave that alone, y'all. But I know one thing. If y'all think y'all going to run from this Diddy trial, y'all mistaken. Y'all will be embarrassed because we know what Diddy did to all of y'all. May 5th, y'all, the day of the dead. They done. Now let's look at a pattern that's been going on behind our back, being that we bringing this up to date, being that it's the end of an era. Ashanti and Fat Joe and Ja Rule, what were they doing? They were going to Dubai. Why? Because a lot of y'all were not dealing with them. Y'all know damn well y'all been turning y'all back on them. Y'all were loving everybody else, Drake, Kendrick, Hey, everybody, Nicki Minaj, just keep going. So therefore, y'all were not supporting them, and they were going broke. Especially before Fat Joe got signed with Roc Nation. And y'all know Ja Rule was suffering. So they were going to Dubai for a minute. These are also the idiots they have been using to make Dubai like New York. Like, you know how over here they say, you know how that guy was saying, make America this, that, make America this again? Well, they told these fools, make Dubai like America. And that's what they've been doing, y'all. Yes. Yes. So without this, they would have been finished. But we're looking at a pattern. When I said, this where the rappers, this where the entertainers go at when their money get funny. And they do funny stuff. We heard about what happens over there. I don't know if it's true. What they say over there is way worse than that baby oil stuff. Just for men. What up, Joe? What's up with the chat? What's up? All right, so one thing we know, they say they do a lot of nasty stuff over there. Actually, they say what I heard over there, they need to use baby oil instead of what they do. Yeah, I heard they like to really do stuff to you over there. Anyway, this is what they've been doing. Touring in Dubai the whole time. So when I said before that Ashanti and Nelly was a gimmick, because they didn't get together until Diddy got in trouble. For one, they got married in secret the month after Diddy was exposed for Cassie. Didn't have the baby. But before that happened, they were going to Dubai. But what we didn't know is, we knew Ashanti was going there a lot, but Ja Rule and Fat Joe was going there too. Because you know the song they got together, What Love Got to Do With It? Boom, the three of them. That's what they were doing the whole time, y'all. So then you're going to see, Irv Gotti had put out that Murder Inc. special on BET. Then you started seeing Ja Rule and Ashanti try to slide back out in America. Then you're going to see Irv Gotti passed away. Then you'll see these two guys make sure they got back in the news some kind of way. But when I said that Ashanti would have been irrelevant if it was not for Mary and Nelly, they needed each other. Nelly was exposed for his Diddy affiliations. Nelly knows all of those pictures of him and Diddy hugged up, still on his internet. Nelly knows this. Ashanti knew she was washed up because Irv had took all her money. So they were in Dubai, but I'm looking at it like they were really living there, especially Ashanti. So they were already going to Dubai because they were using them to build it up. So this is what I'm saying. Just like before when I said, it's nobody you're going to show me that is walking around right now, whether entertainment, acting, comedy, music, that don't go back to Diddy. Some kind of way. Or they're dirty. Ja Rule and Ashanti is Def Jam. So being that they know their daddy, Russell Simmons, had to hide in the cave, this is why they was working in Dubai. Because they know in America, they know good. They've been knowing this stuff. And when they go to Dubai, when they leave there, they probably go visit Russell. That's why I say it's a lot of stuff be going on. These rappers will never trick me. Do you think I'm stupid enough to not think Fat Joe don't go visit Russell Simmons? I laugh and joke about Russell Simmons. Guess what's the truth? He's actually running a resort over there. He is running a resort in wherever he's at. He's running a resort. So I'm not stupid, man. I know all these people go visit Russell. As far as I'm looking at it, Russell just went over there to establish something within this new world, a new location, a new place for them to be at. And the whole time, Russell could establish somewhere where it's okay to do certain things at. So like I said, I laugh and joke, but I know the truth. These people been foreigners. They've been foreigners. And the thing is, these foreigners influence other foreigners, but these foreigners ran out the country. Yeah. So my point is, when I said it ain't no coincidence when Ashanti and Nelly, 40-something-year-old ass, got together in their 40s. I never went for it because I know what's up. They both dirty. And they both didn't want their careers to be over with. But it is already said what this woman was doing in Dubai. So that's why I say it is what it is. But is she in Dubai and Fat Joe? Okay. I'm pretty sure they got property over there, y'all. It's just a certain things I'm just not going to say. But I'm showing you how it's all showing his hand. When we looked at the map, and we spoke about a lot of people not good, and they're embarrassed for Americans, y'all. They're embarrassed, y'all. All of them know they got slayed on the internet, every blogging site. Just think of this, y'all. Every TikToker, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Patreon. Just think of every app, every content creator, from even TMZ that been slaying them for all of these years. Dubai. This what she was doing before Nelly. This was life before Shonda got pregnant. All right, this what she was doing. Dubai. All right. Meanwhile, Fat Joe and Ja Rule them putting up. So what I'm telling you is, they all dirty in America for real. That's why they been had to do other things. Plus, they been knew they were going broke. Yeah. This is also, I ain't gonna talk about that right now. Put it like this: Ashanti and them also were entertaining their female fans. Yes, they were. Yeah. This also was to inspire y'all to go out there. Yeah. That's why a lot of y'all start saying, I'm going to Dubai. Yeah. That was for a lot of y'all to start going out there, taking that money out there too. Yeah. That's what all it was about. Take your money from here that you work hard for and take it over there. Yeah, that's right. And they were using them to do it. First was Housewives of Atlanta first. We can't get no real money over here if y'all don't bring your ass over here. How we going to get the real money? All right, but this is what they were doing. What happened in Dubai stays in Dubai. This is when they were spreading the rumors on her about she going over there. Yeah. So my point is, this is also showing you how they were already running. After Russell Simmons was getting accused, after Diddy got accused, they understood they had to start finding other ways to make money. And they also are being used at their own, choice to help build up overseas. Because being that we dealing with the one world, and we've been talking about the real ideas about flights, everybody now wants a piece of the pie. It's fair game. All right? So y'all went to Jamaica all these years. You went to wherever you went at, Cancun. Now Dubai wants some of that money. And that's their job. That's why recently, who we saw over there on that location around that way, Usher, J-Lo. They're all of your celebrities now are being used to build up overseas. Yes, because being that it's a one world, everything is the same. So it's going to be like, if you want to be real technical, let's say in America there's nothing going on, but you might be in Paris somewhere right now, and there might be about 5 American acts over there right now if we speak on tour, and we have no clue they're in Europe right now. And they bouncing all around right now as we speak, 10 American groups right now on the road from all genres of music, having fun, because that's what's going on over there, y'all. They're building up everything else. Over here is getting built, but over here, it's a reset this year. That's what I said. In my opinion, I know what's going on. It's a reset. But everywhere else was behind on certain stuff. So they got to get built up. Remember, we ahead of them in music. We ahead of them in everything popular. They're behind in that stuff. But they ahead with us on other stuff. Everything with technology, they've been ahead of us. That's the truth. All right, let's go. Let's get into this now, y'all. Let's get into your queen. All hail your queen this morning. What's up, Sister T? What's up, all y'all? Lorena, what's up? Shout out to everybody up on a Friday. Hope that everybody have a good week and enjoy your day. That's it. All right. Here's your queen. Respectfully today. All right. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. But I forgot to say something else, too. Also, a major thing I never fed into the whole time her doing this, this was also to piss a lot of people off. Y'all know those country people have been pissed with this the whole time. I never speak about that. But I'm also going to say it's just funny. Ever since she got in trouble with this Diddy stuff, they all been acting weird. When she got in trouble with Diddy, it's like she doing country. LeBron got in trouble with Diddy. He making Barbie dolls and doing a whole lot of weird stuff. What is going on? Bill Belichick, he acting weird. So she never did this music. And why is she so pro-American? Is it because her and her gang been accused of being terrorists? Is Beyonce, has she been showing us her real affiliations, that she really been with the country the whole time, and she was just acting like she was against the people? I don't know. But I know one thing. It's mighty funny. They've been accused of foreigners. And they've been accused of being a lot of stuff. But then all of a sudden this year, she's been so pro-American. And she been doing it by herself. Like, I'm not with them people. I'm not playing with y'all. Because I was thinking about this, and I was like, yo, ever since they got in trouble, they became so pro-American. But before that, I remember where the Renaissance tour started at too. But I was just tripping how all of these people they was down with, that's where they was at. They was, you know what I'm saying, they was on their foreign stuff. Now everybody's pro-American. So like I said, I never saw a Black Panther turn into a cowboy. I never saw that. And I remember there was a Black Panther family. Then all of a sudden, and she turned into a cowboy. So this was a concert, y'all. I'm going to leave that alone. Also, what was weird, I was like, yo, why she dressed like Dolly Parton? Because that's the exact outfit Dolly Parton wear. So I was like, man, I don't even talk about the part where the country people mad. But we know if a lot of country people started busting raps and singing R&B, people would have been pissed off. But all I want y'all to see is they say the tickets ain't been selling and the fans been turning, and this what been going on, all right? Beyonce fans after Cowboy Carter concert on video. All right? First of all, fans allegedly fighting backstage. Fighting at the VIP. I have no clue, but they do look, they do look exactly like Beyonce fans. Yes, they do. Not all fans, but for the most part, yes. Yep. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of Beyonce fans, they do wear them kind of clothes. They do dress like that, and they do act like that. Yep. Those are all the ones that be on that to the left stuff and whatever, man. I'm just gonna leave it alone, man. Those are fans. Y'all didn't know Beyonce was pranking people when she made those 10 hats, those foil. Y'all know what a 10 foil hat mean, right? The 10 foil hat. Holler at me in the chat. Y'all don't even know she was trolling her own fans when she made that cowboy hat a 10 foil hat. They don't even know what she was really saying about them. What's a 10 foil hat, y'all? Who wear those? Nah, y'all. She know her fans. I'm just showing you. There you go. A dunce hat. Yup. Dead serious. Go back to the Renaissance. You're going to see she made them 10 foil cowboy hats. She know her fans. The ones that, I'm not lying to you. All right, so let's go. You see this, right? Some of y'all still don't know what you're looking at. I do. But that's her fans. Allegedly, Beyonce fans. All right? Because they got the spirit of Sasha Fierce in them. All right? Between her fans, want to stick their face between her legs. She know her magic. All right? Between that and that weird Sasha Fierce behavior, some of her fans, not all of them, they can't control themselves. That's it. And they all delusional, a lot of them. Let's go. I'm just joking, man. I'm chilling. Beyonce first Cowboy Carter concert, the first one, turned into a WWE event after her performance ended because a bunch of her fans started brawling in the VIP lounge. What the heck is going on, y'all? What is going on? What is this? Well, in my opinion, I said, whenever you see anything that deals with this type of music, it's going to be bad news. 2 days ago, when I said there's so much stuff going on, I can't keep up with everything. All right? Beyonce, and that also proved that this thing is not making no noise because it wasn't trending. Beyonce first Cowboy Carter concert turned into a WWE. You got to see the video. As Beyonce fans are making their way to the exits at the SoFi Stadium, a group of women get into a huge fight and bodies start flying and hitting the deck. All right? Here we go. Here we go. But when they say Beyonce fans, I know what they're really trying to say. And it's just mighty funny. We were just talking about certain things, and I said she don't have no more pop fans. Here's the proof. When I said they're not going to sell out like that, they're not as big as they used to be because they don't have their pop fans no more. They lost their pop fans after the whole situation with Hillary. They only have fans from you know where, man. That's it. It's no disrespect. It is just the truth. So, when they say Beyonce fans, I'm telling you, it's so many code words when they really be trying to say other words. It's like Beyonce fans is like saying hip hoppers. They're trying to say Beyonce, she got her own fans. And they're trying to say her fans act and think a certain way. Because a bunch of her fans started brawling in the VIP. You got to see the video as Beyonce fans are making their way to exits at SoFi Stadium. A group of women get into a huge fight and body start flying and hitting the deck. All right, that's how y'all roll, man. Y'all fight on the internet, y'all fight in chat rooms, and y'all fight in public. Told y'all, man. Told you, man. Super highly aggressive. Maybe Beyonce fans just don't get a lot of pee in their life. Maybe that's it. I'm talking about you know what. All right? Maybe they need both. Who knows? Maybe after a while when they can't get with Beyonce, they just start tweaking out. Beyonce, why you don't take pictures with your fans like Chris Brown, man? Because Beyonce, this how real it is. You know why your fans crazy? Because your whole career, you ain't really giving no interviews. You don't give them nothing. You ain't go live on the internet. You always, I don't know what's wrong. I mean, I get it. I get it. She don't get them no interviews. She don't hit no live button. She don't take no pictures. She don't sign autographs. That's it. So they are delusional. They are. Sorry, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Because they are psycho for a woman. But if I asked them, okay, Beyonce whole career as a Destiny Child, how many interviews did she give you her whole career? How many times did she even talk to your ass as a fan? Did she give you anything? Did she give you anything not manufactured on the internet? Then you'll see who's delusional. I keep saying this stuff. This is the proof, y'all. I said it before. Here's the proof. Not all her friends. The ones that just play the music, enjoy the music, and let it be, that's okay. You a fan. It's two things. These are the tricks. You got fans of the music. You got fans of the people. You got fans of the people and the music. So which one are you? Are you a fan of the music or are you a fan of the woman? If you're a fan of the woman, this is exactly how you're going to act. Do you see this? What the hell is this? Do you think I want to go to the concert and see this? Even though I'm already smart enough to know, Beyonce concert, I already know it's going to be a whole lot of people there like this because they're going to be like her. And I know she brainwashed a lot of people. So, yeah, I know that Sasha Fierce, she made a lot of them go crazy. And she turned a lot of women into alcoholics to this day. To this day, they're still drunk in love. I know what happened. So, check this out. This is what they're doing, allegedly. But also, it's something with her fans because not only are they fighting, allegedly, they're selling their tickets. They are fighting because she is not singing real country music. Somebody said they're out of Jackson, Florida. Bey isn't a good singer. She's mediocre at best. Las Vegas, Nevada. That's what the world's saying, y'all. It's not me. I have 2 extra Beyonce tickets for LA at SoFi Stadium tonight, going for $130 each. Anyone looking for tickets? I could have sworn before them tickets were going for $500, $600. Something ain't right. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Something is not right. And some of you Beyonce fans, you did not go there yet. Tell y'all we're in a time you gotta put up or shut up. We back outside now. Some of y'all supposed to be catching these flights. $130 each. It was $500 for the show before, period. Yes, they was. I think the nosebleed seats for her show was $500. Now, truth be told, I think the nosebleed was like $300. 258, stuff like that, 270. Yeah. So you see right here, right? I don't know what's going on, man. Selling 3 tickets, Beyonce tour tickets for Sunday, May 4th at SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Send me a message if you're interested in getting the tickets. Can sell separately. Wow. I don't get it. Then you know what else I don't get? This concert is Cowboy Carter. It's in Inglewood, California. It's in LA, okay, but I don't get it, y'all. And I also still don't get why did they do cowboy music? And why did she do this after her name was in this Diddy stuff? This stuff is weird. And why the hell is she dressed like Dolly Parton? You don't believe me? If you Google Dolly Parton right now, that's the exact outfit Dolly Parton used to wear. So they also said a lot of country music people are pissed off. It's 2 things. Beyonce fans are pissed off, but they're not pissed off that she doing country music. The country music people are pissed off, and they saying, Beyonce, why the hell you ain't making your music? Because Beyonce is very crafty. She can make country music, but she know when she put on them braids, okay. So her fans are also confused because they've been her fans even though she just made country music and they ain't even buy the album. So what I'm showing you is maybe some of the fans didn't know what they was doing and then they bought the tickets and didn't realize what they was buying. I don't know because we've never saw this. Anyone looking for four tickets, 4 Beyonce floor tickets. SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California for tonight concert, May 1st. That was overnight. Selling for $120 per seat, floor tickets. Please send a DM if you're interested. Beyonce tickets, Cowboy Carter. All right? So I need somebody to explain this to me because it ain't making no sense. What the hell is going on, y'all? When I said this game is over, you see it now? That's what I see, y'all. We seeing stuff we never saw before ever. And we got a lot of proof now, y'all. She was supposed to be the biggest artist. But the truth is 6 months ago, we spoke about all of this. It's just that we be ahead of people and people don't believe. When I said this game was over, it's just going to take a while to play out. I'm not a genius. It's just that I've been seeing Ashanti doing this. And I knew what she was doing. When I knew they'd been, all right, let's break it down very, very simple. Pandemic came, we got put in the house. That ruined every single dollar they had when they were going on tour, when they were getting walkthroughs. We got to remember every show got canceled. So that also means any shows they had in the work was off the table. All of these celebrities went into a panic. The ones that were super, super rich, they were cool. Remember, this is when we saw all of them with gray hair, Diddy, Kevin Hart. It was a depression amongst them because they never got put in the house. So a lot of things was not just for us, it was also for them. Because when you look at the whole pandemic, you will see their life was never the same ever since neither, y'all. Since the pandemic, they've been going broke. They've been losing property, selling property. Their friends been dying off. It's been getting bad for them too. So I saw a while ago when they started running out the country to find other ways to eat. And this is when I was watching them running to Dubai because they knew they had to survive. It was nothing in America, but what? Certain places, Atlanta was sanctioned. Certain places they go get some money, but for the most part, they couldn't get no money. Then remember, a lot of places people was in the house or some people didn't have no money. So they had to go overseas. That's what they were doing until what? Things got back, opened up. Diddy got in trouble. Everybody looked at like Diddy was a scapegoat. Her and Nelly got married. And then I'm showing you all the moves they made after Diddy got in trouble. After Diddy got in trouble, they ran and got married. Okay. After Diddy got in trouble, they started doing country music. Everybody started trying to get away from hip-hop, R&B, gangster life. You know, people started trying to get away from so-called black culture is what I'm trying to tell you. The things they were all in, they were trying to get away from it. When I crack jokes like, yo, Beyonce mad at y'all, because y'all didn't buy the Ivy Park, and it's the truth. Y'all chose Megan over her. Y'all know y'all did. Y'all chose Cardi B over her. It might have been years and years and years. Y'all ain't looking at it, but you're not looking at all the years she didn't come out and all the years y'all had new favorites or just like more music. So that's what I say. Is it about you always liking her or the music? Which one is it? How did she stay relevant all these years? Was it because of her or her music or this internet? Everything is now playing out. When we looked at those numbers they be dealing with, don't be real. It's all playing out now. When we know for a fact they do not control the internet no more. When I proved this week, nobody was trending, and the only person trending had 1,000 posts because they don't control it no more. We're going to talk about that today too. YouTube, all of that, it's official. Everything I said about these algorithm control, and it's no more such thing as you doing nothing on this internet without you being known. As far as you trolling, as far as you got multiple pages, as far as all that stuff is tracked now. It's all, trust me, y'all. This AI means nothing fake. What I mean is this. Humans will not be able to do nothing fake. When we talk about, we're going to look at all that today, y'all. They saying humans are going to be out of here. Due to fertility rates in humans, and they're not saying due to a lot of humans' lifestyle, humans are going to decrease. But we know that AI is going to expand. AI has the information of all of us put together. Why am I saying that? Because this thing with humans is changing. We're going to get into all the facts of what they're saying. All right? Humans are basically going to be out of here in the future, extinct. Yeah. Let's go. Not in our time, but we're going to talk about it. I'm going to just speed it up. Let's go. All right, so look, they selling the tickets, y'all. I got 3-time floor tickets to Beyonce Cowboy Tour, May 1st, Inglewood. So, okay, 3 tickets, 4 tickets, floor tickets, 2 tickets, all right? People saying boom, boom, boom. All right, so now y'all get it. We're going to get back to this. But I just wanted y'all to see what's really going on. It's nothing good in their favor, y'all. And it's not hard to figure it out. When I say they lost their pop fans, when everybody knows what Diddy did, what they're about, and nobody respects this no more, this is why nobody's going to that stuff. Then it's also showing you how Los Angeles is nothing going on either. This is supposed to be Los Angeles. What's going on, y'all? All right. Look like a lot of things are shut down to me. But when I saw this picture right here, I said, what the hell are they? How the hell did that girl get on her back? We up, y'all. So this is just that for me, y'all. I've been talking about this for so long, man. And now that it's playing out, it's like I'm just done with it, man. Because I've been saying it for so long. It's over. It's over. All they're doing is blowing smoke. All they're doing is trying to keep headlines. All they're doing is trying to convince their fans that they're winning, but they're not. Now it's all proven now. It's proven. When I said everything they do is going to be bad. Not only is what's really going on is her name is really out there for these tickets not selling. Then on top of that, people fighting. That's more bad news. In their world, it's about good news. This is also going to ruin her getting any more bookings. Get it? Yeah. It's not going to be nothing going on. She's going to take that overseas. So now you see that. Now you see. That just give you an update on what's going on with this, y'all. That's just an update. Who up on a Friday? We up. What's good, Sister T? Yeah, y'all. But I mean, if it comes to the East Coast, I wonder if it's going to still be that cheap. Because they said, man, I think some people was buying them trying to flip their money. They said them tickets was $20, some of them. So I think some people even getting them trying to flip them. But we're going to see if that's going to come to the East Coast. Yeah. Are they making her work? What's going on, y'all? Is she doing charity work or something? I don't know. But I know one thing. I'm going to just leave it like this. Y'all was saying some stuff, and I believe it. I believe it now, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm not going to say nothing else. I think some of y'all got pranked, the biggest prank of all time. It's 2 big pranks that happened on y'all and y'all generation. And I really, 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 really think that's why nobody respect people no more. And that was really, 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 really the biggest joke of all time. Yup. I'm not going to say nothing, but I get it clear as day today. Yup. I'm just going to tell y'all, man, y'all got pranked. I'm just leave it at that. All right. Y'all got pranked. Just going to leave it at that. All right. Mind you, what am I talking about? This. Now, once again, y'all, why are we talking about this? Remember when this was just all a joke? But when it came out, I know what it means. Now, this is what I want people to understand that's new on this channel. This came out before any of them was in trouble. This came out before Aaron Hall was on the run. Aaron Hall is on the run right now. We have not seen Aaron Hall. Has anybody seen Aaron Hall? I assume Aaron Hall might be asleep somewhere. I don't know. Yup. So look, before LeBron was in trouble, saw this picture. Before Beyonce and Jay-Z name was mentioned in anything, saw this picture. Been talking about this. When I been said they giving us clues. They said they were friends, and you won't see the way it played out. They still friends, which means nobody never forgot. When I said a lot of y'all went to sleep, a lot of y'all don't get it. A lot of y'all pick and choose. No, this how the world look at them. Friends. So that means you're not going to sell no tickets because y'all all are friends. It's very simple, y'all. I only give the analytics of the game. I'll tell you again, it's not about my personal opinion. My personal stuff is me laughing and joking. When I'm telling you what it is in my opinion, I'm telling you like sports. I'm keeping the score. Okay, this person winning. Okay, this person was winning. Now they losing. This is what they saying. This person over here, this is what they saying. I'm letting you know the scoreboard. So a lot of times y'all be trying to fight me or come at me with your opinions, but you won't accept and understand that this is around the world. And no matter how much you scream, no matter how you don't get it, it's not in your favor no more. And this is what I be trying to show y'all around the world. And when I say stuff like Johnny come lately, meaning when I was trying to tell people, yo, they time up, I was really just trying to tell you, man, so you won't be a fool. So you won't embarrass yourself. When you're around somebody and you say, I love Beyonce, and somebody look at you with a side eye like, really, bitch? Oh, I bet you do, huh? You know what I'm saying? Because you talking about you love Beyonce, but other people, they looking at Beyonce different, and they looking at it like, are you into this stuff too? That they into? Oh, you into witchcraft like Beyonce too? Some people gonna look at you like that. So that's why I say they avatars. These people represent people. Everybody that like Jay-Z, they thought they was a drug dealer or a rapper, one way or another. And you're gonna follow Jay-Z. You follow Jay-Z, you try to be a rapper, or you went to jail. One of the two. The ones that follow LeBron James when they're young, they want to play in the NBA. But you're gonna see they all equal up to one big zero. Pick one. Because all it is, they was doing dirt their whole life. Now they got caught. And don't forget, all of they dirt they did, I don't think they did it to no Caucasians. Okay? Understand that part. Okay? All the dirt they did, I don't think they did to too many Caucasians neither. All right? Just get that part. Let's go. Because, like I said, it's mighty funny. He playing with toys now. She doing country music. She all American girl now. After pumping Black Fist and all this other stuff, Mona Lisa pictures, all this other foreign stuff, all this Zamunda and Raquanda stuff, now all American now. Meanwhile, those are girls you like right there, bro. Bro, I know you went to the concert. You were trying to find you a girl. Stop it, bro. I know what you did. Matter of fact, bro, that's a girl you brought right there. Only thing happened is you was in the bathroom, bro, so stop. That one right there with them cowboy boots on. That's why I say they talking all that junk. I bet your fans won't wear no cowboy boots. I bet you won't wear them. Y'all know you don't rock with it like that. See that? Now, as we looking at this picture, do you think this make me want to go to a concert? What is going on here, y'all? What is going on? It's Friday, y'all. What the hell is going on in America, y'all? What's going on? What are we looking at? I see one person so broke can't afford a lace front no more. I see one person so big and broke they can't afford a lace front or no decent clothes. Them clothes look like they straight from you nowhere, and I ain't got to say it. Those clothes are not from Rainbow. They're not from Walmart. I know exactly where those clothes come from. What the hell is that standing there anyway? I'm done with y'all. What's up, Lavish? What's up, Abnormal? Fake cowboy boots. Look like they're going to break. What the hell is going on here, y'all? What is going on? So keep trying to do what she do. You know, I know they lunatics. Let me prove to you again. It is hot as hell. It is hot as hell. Do you see that delusional fake-ass Beyonce with them boots on? She got on boots in California. I'm talking about the brown ones up to her knees. Delusional, y'all. Cowboy boots, no Texas. If that was Texas, she could have pulled off the cowboy boots. They're in Los Angeles. We also got the proof. Los Angeles is so broke, they couldn't even go to the concert, y'all. Nope. The home of rebellion, Rodney King, vegans, everything, sleeping in cars, living off the grid, all that, whatever. They couldn't even afford no damn tickets. All right, broke as hell. That's it. Hollywood is finished. They done. The fans are broke. This Hollywood, y'all. Here's the proof. California, Los Angeles. All right, going to Los Angeles right now is a money grab, y'all. You're going to waste your money. You know what I'm saying? Just go to Vegas, somewhere else. Los Angeles is done, y'all. That's right. And it's been taken over. Yup. When I said it would be nobody there until 2028, that's what I meant. It's going to be people there. It just ain't going to be a certain people there. That's right. All right. Now, why would I want to bring my family to a Beyonce concert? Is this going to happen? What if I wanted to bring my mom to a Beyonce concert? She would have loved to win. And what if my mom would have had to see this? What the hell is going on, y'all? This used to happen back in the day at concerts. We're going to leave this alone. We got stuff to talk about. We're going to get back to this stuff. But I told you, man, the truth is, y'all, I'm not lying. They are so boring. When you talk about them, you get bored. They're dry, meaning dry like they're dry like a desert. And they're just corny. That's why you're going to always see lights, camera, glitter, action, 1,000 dancers, like it's corny. It's just corny now, y'all. I'm sorry to talk about it. Beyonce is nothing but Tina, man. All right, Tina picks out the clothes. This is nothing but Tina. Tina used to love Dolly Parton. She turned her daughter into Dolly Parton. That's it, man. All right, on that note, we're going to leave this stuff alone. I'll get back to that. All we want to know, LeBron, when is the toy coming out? And, man, LeBron, why they keep saying this about you, man? Now, let me show you something else about LeBron. It was coded. Before it was any such thing as LeBron being spotted with a towel, these videos were coming out on LeBron. What did I say? These were clues, leaks. Somebody knows something we don't know. This video came out before LeBron was accused of anything. Did we not laugh at all this stuff? Did we not have the funnest time laughing at all this stuff months ago? But what we talking about now, y'all? LeBron is the only one still in the Busby lawsuit. LeBron is so cool, he didn't even respond to it. Remember? Okay, just giving you an update. We not staying on LeBron. I'm just letting you know while LeBron is trying to disappear too. And when you heard a rumor, what was the rumor saying? LeBron, no, there was no rumor. He joked and said he's going to be playing overseas. Why did he say that? Because he know where they go hide at. He know what's up. All right? So when he said he might go play over there, it's very possible. What's up, Fatima? What's up, big sis? What's up? When he said he might, when LeBron said he might play over there, no, y'all, it's very possible because it's secrets. The secrets are, y'all, they've been over there building, networking, and making a safe haven for themselves. They've been, see how they was doing it? They was faking y'all out. A lot of people thought they were going back to Africa, building stuff up, and thought they were, no, they were going to other parts. Yeah. That's where they hide at. All right? So that's why you're going to see, when you see Meek Mill was really rapping about Philly streets and influence young boys to shoot. He really, that's really terrorist acts, man. That's what I'm telling you. They really terrorists, man. When you really look at their job of brainwashing the people here to indulge in crime, slay each other, terrorist acts. That's what they all committed. All right? Foreigners. Why? They ain't had no love for you and yours. They ain't had no love for you and yours at all. They family still here. Thank you, Sister T. They family still here. That music they talk about, that music is not permitted in their household. No, they had a job to do. And you know what the job was? Get the money so you won't get it. Get the money so you will not get it. They started making fake rappers that can't even rap for real. While you were rapping your butt off and you could rap and you been rapping your whole life. No, it was so you couldn't get this money. That's what it was all about. But my point is, they were all foreigners. And either foreign or influenced by foreign. That's right. But now you're going to see that's what this was about. Didn't want to be with that foreign stuff no more. Or she could have just been with that stuff because Jay-Z wanted her to be with it. Always got to remember that too. I also said something I don't know if you got it, but I said, in my opinion, she been trying to separate herself from her husband. She been trying to separate herself from Jay-Z if you really pay attention. Ever since she did Christmas Day, all her news been good. All her news about what she's doing, getting awards. So actually, when we really look at this, she really has been separating herself from her husband the whole time. I can look at it as she has been on the campaign to clean herself up, meaning her image, and get away from Diddy and Jay-Z stuff. Because the truth is, Diddy and Jay-Z could have had her doing a lot of stuff. We don't know. For those who don't get it, when many celebrities said, you must thank Beyonce, these are rumors about her and what happens if you don't thank them. The clue is Kanyewest, the things he said. For those who don't get it, I'm not going back into it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Critical. So, all of this is also to prove the game is over. This is a lot of different things. It's humiliation. We're going to humiliate her fans. Because when they say Beyonce fans, guess what they really saying? Beyonce fans. So you got fans, you got Beyonce fans. These are Beyonce fans. So what's going on? Somehow, tickets ain't selling. Then wherever they go is drama. Meanwhile, she can't get no good news, and Diddy trial start this week. So I don't know if she was trying to start this thing to get away from that. I don't know, y'all, but we'll get back to this boring ass shit. Sorry about that, y'all. All right. We're not going back into it. Hollywood been destroyed. And we already said nothing they do is going to be good. Nothing they do is going to work. Period. Now it's all playing out. It's going to be a hot summer. It's going to be a dry summer. And they're not going to get no money this summer neither. It's going to be embarrassment. Why? May 5th. Day of the Dead means the official day Black entertainment funeral will start. That's right. And certain things will be revealed even more. Let's go. Sean Diddy Combs rejects a plea deal ahead of sex trial. All right. He had a deal on the table. He denied it. The trial will start. So now you know what's next. Now you know what's next. It's game time now. All right. It's game time. So you see Will Smith been out campaigning. His name has been being ruined. His name been ruined so much, he had to go on a damage campaign. Damage control. Everything you've been seeing Will Smith been doing has been damage control before the Diddy trial. You seen Terrence Howard? He's doing damage control. They're trying to keep an image going. And a lot of them been trying to get their story out there before the Diddy trial starts. Denzel Washington has done it. He's come out to clear his name. All of them have been trying to get in front of it. But the day of the dead, we're going to know what's happening when it starts. That's where we at with this. Also, you're going to see, matter of fact, let's play a game. What is this? This is Shaq, y'all. I'm gonna just cut to the chase. Do you see Shaq acting like a weirdo? This is Shaq. Now, Shaq is with an adult, but you know, Shaq is gonna make you look like a little kid anyway. But this is Shaq, man. Shaq, are you trying to get caught up like Shannonsharpe, man? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? All right, we're gonna leave this alone. I had to show you this because it's like, yo, y'all, I don't know what's up with these people. I think Bill Belichick is inspiring many people. Let's get to the real talk, y'all. Let's get to the real world, man. All that entertainment stuff, by the time it's Friday, I'll be tired of that stuff. Let's go. We got real stuff to talk about. Walmart has put belts on their new self-checkout card readers. It's going down, y'all. We about to be soon in that cashless society. But not only that, everything is being tracked. Walmart now has the anti-theft. Yeah. They say people been skimming in Walmart. People been skimming and scamming. So, technology update is showing us which way the world going at. And it's about to take off, y'all. Who up on this Friday? What's up, new mom? What's up? What's up, new mom? Uncle Diggity, what's up? They've always messed with, yeah. They just getting older, so it's starting to look more and more weird. Good point. That's a good point. Good point. Now, you know what it is? And making so bad with them is they just scared of a certain woman. Remember, man, you see it yourself. He had Shawnee. He was scared of Shawnee, man. Nah, man. It's just a part of the responsibility. You know, it's like, I know what it is too. It's like, it's all mental, y'all. It's like, you Shaq, right? You big, grown, and rich. But you still want to be a kid, so Shawnee's serious. She ain't with all that playing. So what happens is, your wife gonna wind up running your ass. I mean, because she's not playing. She like, what's, and they don't like that. That's what they don't like. They don't like when they married and they with a woman that's gonna be on the, and she calling their phone. He's like, I'm rich. Damn, some of them don't like that, bro. That's why I say that's that control stuff. That's why I say they don't want no woman. When I say they don't want no woman, it ain't just over no sex stuff. It's because they know with a woman comes responsibility, man. No playing around all the time. They can't play around all the time, man. They got to be serious. That's what they don't want. See, Shannonsharpe don't want to be serious. Laughing, joking, goofy. But that laughing and goofiness get you in trouble. That's the part they understand. So when you got a real woman, your wife, dummy, she the one going to call you and say, look, she know your ass. Your wife see you on TV playing yourself like a clown. Guess what? You need that woman advice when you're in that position. That's why they fail too, y'all, because they don't know, they don't never get grounded. Nobody going to keep it real with you like your wife. Your wife going to say, babe, you know what? You're laughing too much. For real, I mean, you did good yesterday, but for real, you need to stop that. And that's how you know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of stuff, y'all. So what I'm telling you is, their ego also don't make them want to be with a woman. Why you think what Nick Cannon say? Nick Cannon, punk ass, said he didn't want to be with Mariah Carey no more because basically she made him feel like he was like real low. He basically was saying Mariah Carey had so much power and so much clout, it made him feel so small that he couldn't take it. She got her own islands and all this stuff. That's why I say, man, they fools like that, y'all. They fools. So what they gonna do? They gonna leave Mariah Carey and go to some. And plus, what it is, it's the ego. Mariah Carey ain't kissing your ass, Nick Cannon. She ain't bending over backwards doing backflips, and they don't like that. So after that, then they gotta get with somebody that kiss their ass. So after Mariah Carey, you'll see Nick Cannon went through a what? Identity crisis. Now he's dealing with all these women trying to prove to himself. And then you'll see another thing about Nick Cannon. After Orlando Brown said Nick Cannon did something to him, you'll see Nick Cannon's trying to get all these women pregnant, trying to prove a point. So they all are fragile, and they don't want no real woman for many reasons. So that's how I go. So I know what's up. Especially, I never forget, I'm not going to lie. I remember what Superhead said about Shaq. For those who don't remember, Superhead said something about Shaq. And I didn't forget what she said, and he proving it right now. Yup. Y'all forget Superhead was the first one to blow them up before the such thing as the internet. Superhead was the internet. Superhead was 100 T gossip channels in one person. And she had dirt on a lot of them. And Superhead also lived off getting money off all their ass under extortion. Yes, she did. To this day, if Superhead called a lot of them up, they got to pay her bills. Because they know she can drop a book on their ass any day. Trust me on that. She has not revealed none of the stuff she really could tell. Nah, hell no. So that's why I say, people like Superhead, if you notice one thing about Superhead, they know you always knew one thing about her. If you didn't know about her, you're gonna see they always knew not to play with her. You'll see they always knew don't play with her. You never heard nobody talk about they gonna sue her. That's how much dirt she got on their ass. Why? Because when they first came in the game, Superhead was the one that was turning their ass out. Fresh out of porn. But I think Superhead was also the first one doing stuff to them. You get it? Uh-huh. Yes, Superhead got dirt on all their ass. Trust me on that. Y'all remember one time she had Lil Wayne. Superhead is the one that turned their ass out too. That's why y'all be forgetting that. It's the chicks that turn their ass out. See, Superhead job was to turn their ass out. Amber Rose job, turn your ass out. Yeah, you coming straight. Jada gonna turn your ass out. Yeah. They're gonna let you have a lot of fun, have a lot of women, but little by little, Jada gonna start tickling you back there. Yup, Amber Rose gonna start playing around with you, bro. Yup. She gonna start with a finger, and she gonna just keep playing. After a while, you're gonna be going, yeah, that's what they do. Amber Rose and them. That's what Madonna do too. That's what Madonna do. So when Tupac being thugged out, you go see Madonna. Madonna get you right. You be ready after that. You know, Madonna teaches them how to exploit the other side. Yeah, Amber Rose and them. Walmart makes a chastity belt chain to self-checkout machines after secret thefts. Walmart is making a change to their self-checkout machines after several secret thefts, but some are dubbing the new machines a chastity belt. Verification. What is verification? So, because people don't believe this, y'all. Everything is going to be verified eventually. They just winging everything on. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all talking about, what you see on TV. Just know the real stuff ain't never going to come on TV. Just know that after this year, everything get reset and everything get structured, everything will be verified. Man, there's so much stuff going on, I couldn't upload it. I just heard today. Let me speed it up real quick because I don't want to forget. The gamers, they on your ass because of all games going up, all controllers going up. The new controller is going to be $200 a controller. Yep. They know a lot of people on those gamers. They know a lot of gamers are playing games, and they also meaning they know a lot of gamers are making money off them games, and they about to get their ass taxed too. Yep. Plus, after this verification stuff, a lot of gamers making money that are not legit. It's going to all get shut down, y'all. So I know it's happening. You know why things had to get boosted real quick too? Things had to get boosted for a minute because a lot of people about to get booted. So to make up for the money that's about to be lost, a lot of people that's not verified, that's going to be money lost. So truth is, that's why certain things going up too. Because soon, they're already accepting their losses. That's why all these companies been getting ready. They say, look, we know if everything go cashless, yeah, we're going to lose some money. But we're not focused on that. We're focusing on our number one customers that do spend the money. Yeah, some things going to go up, but we're going to have reward programs. But the main thing we're trying to do is get rid of everybody that is not verified because they know they cannot run a cashless system because they just can't do it. But it's going to happen. I'm predicting by Olympics. Everybody's going to be walking around the country cashless, meaning cashless just really means no crime. Because once everything is cashless, it will be no such thing as a lot of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when I know this country is going to have one of the biggest events where people come from all around the world, and I also know America going to want to show off. It's going to be a lot of things going on in Los Angeles. And it's going to be, by that time, everything technology, cashless. I already see it. So it's very simple. This is a grooming process. So what I'm saying, the grooming process is going to be, if you're not already shopping with Walmart online, you're not going to be in the store. It's that simple. Because they know either you already get it delivered to your house, or when you pull up, you're going to pick it up outside, but they know one thing, you're in the system. Also, yes, if you use EBT at Walmart, you're in the system. But other than that, no. Don't forget, EBT, people that's already, y'all already in the system, so y'all don't got nothing to worry about. Y'all already in all systems. Why you think y'all was the first ones with the cards on money on cards, stuff like that? So yeah, Walmart know everything. But the thing is, this is to stop all the criminal theft. Y'all know all the stuff that used to happen. Yeah. Also, they were putting skimmers on those self-checkouts too. So let's go. Just letting y'all know some of the changes. What we spoke about a couple years ago. It's all in effect now. Just walk out. It's simple as this. A lot of y'all already down with Amazon, you straight. Only thing gonna happen is you're gonna go right to the store. That's it. Amazon hook into your bank account. You legit. You verified already. And then don't forget, it's a chain of command. You at Amazon, but you're still with Google. You already verified many ways. So like I said, all those people under that, you straight. We already in the world of that era, y'all. We already in that. Only thing is, it's not standard. It's not standard. Remember, everything wasn't standard. Remember how look how long cards been out. People been using cards, ATM, since the 90s. But now cards are more mandatory than money, right? Okay. Before money was mandatory. When cards was popping, people still had cash in their pocket. Well, right now, it's going to be the same thing. You're using your card, but one day it's going to be cardless more than cards. It was all grooming, y'all. Take your card, tap it, beep. Then it went from what? Your phone, tap it, beep. Then it's going to be, you don't need none of that. That's it. Whether it's through your hand or whatever it is. Get what I'm saying? How it's going to be through your hand? Same way you get in your phone with your hand. Same way, the print. Bingo. That's how it's all going to be. Whether they do the print or the pad. Go up to it, put your print on it. You're already in the Amazon system. Open up. They ain't worried about you stealing because you in the system. Where you going at? That's how it's going to be, y'all. Straight up. So, another thing I noticed, I don't know if some of y'all noticed, all neighborhoods got new cameras in it. I'm talking about them speed detectors too. All around you right now, you just don't know it. Like I was just paying attention and I noticed I got a speed detector right by where I'm at. I'm talking about like right next to me. And I ain't know it. I was just looking and I said, damn, my point is anybody driving and search, you don't even know it's right there. Yes, everything is tracked and recorded. Every single thing. I've been saying this. Only thing is what they didn't understand is the technology been installed. They just been experimenting with it, meaning executing it. I was talking about this the whole last term, what was going on. So we spoke about Money Bad Joe. Money Bad Joe is the one that installed all this technology, meaning he's the one that put the money behind it, and it had to be executed. See what I'm saying? Which I didn't get. When you understand this one world we in, this one country, fool. The last regime installed the technology. This regime is using the technology. That's what's happening. All right? Why? So the civilians can walk around in peace. So the civilians don't have to hide no more, shop in the house. The civilians can now go to Amazon stores and shop as they please. And go wherever they want as they please. This is how the world is now. All right? You go cashless. You go to Los Angeles with no bags. You go shop at Amazon store and you get there after you go to the concert. Then you go back home, round trip, same day. Now that's how it's going to be for those who got money. People going to be round tripping in one day in other states, 2-day trips. And you know what I'm saying? Like that. It's going to be going down like that, y'all. Yes, it is. So that's why you're going to see at this same time, you're watching everything come together. As you see the stores cashless, you're watching the airplane system change. Nobody can get on. But they're really saying, like cardless, meaning cashless, meaning your money can't just buy your trip no more. That's what they telling you. Money don't just buy your ticket no more. That's what they really telling you. It's cashless, meaning everything verified. Verified mean cashless. Verified mean hooked up to that bank account. Legit. Proven. IRS, government, some kind of way. You're not a thief. Verified mean you're not a thief. You're not a fraud. You're not a phony. All right? This is going to be everywhere. It's already going down. It's just that these companies know if they do it now, they're going to lose a lot of money. So you're going to see a process. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all crying about like certain things now, but soon you're really going to be crying. Trust me. You might be crying about that merchandise now. All you got to know is a lot of y'all, you won't even be able to buy no merchandise. You're going to be outside like a kid saying, can you go in there and buy me this real quick? Can you see that right there? Can you go buy this from me? You're going to be like a little kid outside the store. And then they're going to lock your ass up. Know why? Because I already saw the technology. Guess what? The way they got it set up, I saw this 3 years ago overseas, 4 years ago, actually. When you walking around this mall, they already know you ain't supposed to be in there. Because it's a whole verification system. When you walking around there, you on red. Everybody else on green. That's why I said over here. All right? You know the face, you go on Facebook, Instagram, it's going to say your name right above your head. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All three of y'all in the picture, all y'all name, bloop, bloop. The mall going to be the same way. When we in the mall, it's reading your pocket. Bank of America. Bloop, bloop, bloop. ID. All right, reading you. Yeah, you know you in there. You good. You up in there. Wells Fargo card in your pocket. Oh, you got a chime. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Good. Person coming in ain't got no money. Red box over their head. Ain't got no money. How we know that? We didn't detect the bank card. Then again, we detect the bank card. That shit ain't no real bank card and it ain't on. How you know that? The chip. We got the technology for all that. We know whether we got money in pocket or not. That's how it's going to be. Because I saw them do it overseas already. You know what I'm saying? Yup. You walking down the block. You want it. Whatever you under a red light. You under a red dot. You under a red box. Everywhere you go, they scan. It should pick a red. You a criminal. How you know that, y'all? I'll give you the clue. That movie, Enemy of the State. Remember everywhere he went, they were trying to get him? But when you bring that movie, Enemy of the State, up to date, it will be color-coded. Now it will be color-coded. Everybody's inside. Like, we can all be on a New York street walking down both sides, deep, everybody walking. Everybody's walking past each other, but the system can tell everybody who's green, everybody who's red, everybody who's green. And then out of nowhere, that's how the police know. Just walk up on you out of nowhere. Come here. They already know you was on red. Come here. You're probably a pickpocket or something. Come here. Trying to get these tourists over here, huh? Come here. That's how they're going to use it now, y'all. So that's why I say, when you go to Times Square in the future, there ain't going to be no more crime. All this is about to play out, y'all. They also put this in movies, but it's all for real, man. Yes. So all this is to make things safe, but that's what it's already happening. Mind you, these stores been out for years now. All right, because they were the test runs. They were the test stores. What else you looking at? GMC, the big car deals, all the recalls. I spoke about this during the time when I said, yo, during the pandemic was not a time to invest in certain cars. It was not a time to get in debt. Now, mind you, a lot of people were spending money in the pandemic financing cars. Now, a lot of these cars are coming out to be what? Recall. These Cadillac trucks was 100,000 plus. These Chevy trucks was 100,000 plus, y'all. Now they saying recall. Mind you, people was picking up 7-year contracts in the pandemic. See, that's why I say a lot of people didn't know what was up. The pandemic was to lay low and get your stuff together. People was actually doing a lot and creating a whole lot of problems for themselves. Now they paying for it. So look, that's like saying I went and got a Cadillac in 2021. Mind you, my car note $1,000. Now, I'm 4 years in, they saying it's a recall. So that means all the money I put into it with high interest rate, and I still got 3 more years on it. But before I got the car, I didn't know this rent was going to go up neither. So that's what I'm telling you, man. A lot of people jam their own life up, man, chasing this stuff. I said, in my opinion, I think a lot of them cars they put out was test runs anyway. Because you're going to see, remember, those first electric cars were test runs. We're going to get into that too. Y'all know with technology, everything is a test run. This is something else I always knew. Well, it's me. Never be the first to buy something new, man. How many times you saw something new come out in the what? Recall. It come out the first time, it glitch, it mess up. Then they'll perfect it after that. So a lot of people didn't notice when we was in the house, It was like a big experiment with all these electric cars. But the point is, a lot of them weren't proven. So it's not just Tesla, it's a lot of these electric cars. But you know how I feel about Teslas. I already told you what they're about. Yeah, because the truth is that whole electric car stuff was like an experiment. See how it's going to work. See how many Americans go buy it. See what's going to happen. So they probably did make a lot of them cheap on purpose. Now they mastered the technology. Now it's straight. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Because I've been seeing, we done seen damn near every brand get a recall. And you're going to see it's within the years of what? 2021 to 24. All right, mind you, all these people that got these cars, if they didn't pay cash, they all in debt right now. All of their ass. And all of those cars, all of these trucks, 100,000, 80,000, 90,000. That's before finance. Telling you what's going on, y'all. So a lot of people shot themselves, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Some people were stacking in the pandemic and some people was blowing money. So that's why I say it's a lot of people crying for different reasons. But America done lost his mind. But these are all the things I've been talking about. What's up, Darielle? When I spoke about the art of never going broke, I can't tell you how to get rich, but I can tell you how not to go broke. And we spoke about all of this. How people took pennies for granted. Everything people took for granted. It's official. I spoke about this before. We spoke about this, y'all. Pennies officially about to be done. Yup. No more making pennies, y'all. Now, just think of your whole life, all the pennies you took for granted. And you know damn well you would have had a whole bucket just like that. But what? We ain't respect pennies, right? I've been collecting a few pennies. People ain't respecting pennies, right? Look at that, man. But back in the day, a penny meant a lot. See the difference? Back in the day, 10 pennies got you a loaf of bread. See? Our time, we ain't respect pennies. Then some ain't respect change. Then as it went on, people ain't respect dollars. Then they ain't respect 20s. Then they ain't respect hundreds. Then they ain't respect nothing. They started blowing their check. People stopped respecting money, man. I asked somebody at a while, I said, yo, do you respect money? I learned that a long time ago, man. If you respect money, you always have money, man. I'm talking about down to how you keep your money, how you fold it, how you put it up. There's a difference between money in your pocket, in your wallet, your sock. There's a difference between all that. It's a difference between money in your bra and your purse. All of that. Some people don't like, I'm with that stuff. Some people know better than some women do not want you to put their pocketbook on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because they know what that means. A lot of stuff, man, people don't know, man. All I'm going to say is this. Now you see what happened when you don't respect a penny? They about to be gone now, y'all. That's it. And that's a couple thousand right there we looking at in all pennies. That's a couple thousand right there. Top of the top. What's good, y'all? We up. But y'all know, members only. Let's go. All right. Something we've been talking about. What's that? A lot of people been being found MIA in their house. Something I've been talking about. Since everything been back to open, y'all, people been being found dead in their house. This story right here is trippy. This is trippy because we spoke about this. A lot of people going to be leeching off their family. A lot of people are going to be trying to slaughter their family. A lot of people going to be doing a lot of stuff, turning on family because we're in the last day. This situation, the mom passed away, but the daughter kept her dad in the house and kept playing a role like she was alive for 2 years straight. Getting money, sold a woman stuff, everything, selling her property, all that stuff. And her own daughter did it to her. Thank you very much. Her own daughter did it to her. Her own daughter did it to her. So I'm like this. This what's going on, y'all. Mother found a Newport News home in Virginia. The daughter charged. The daughter was living a life out her mother's house while the mother dead. She was telling people, oh, my mother not here, right? She in the home. People was coming to check on her mother and everything. Her own daughter sold her car, everything. Yes, her daughter in jail now. But the mom was dead in the house, y'all. She had her staff for 2 years straight. Which means her mother passed during the pandemic. But guess what? We don't know if she slayed her own mother. Because that's what's going on, all right? That's right. People hitting rock bottom. So just showing y'all. Hold up. Oh, yeah, bro, you good. Hey, Eric, you ain't got to don't buy everybody a membership. Some people got to earn it. I'm just saying that because I don't want you buying for the wrong people. Yeah, I don't want a whole bunch of trolls and a whole bunch of goofies getting memberships, all right? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll tell you like this. Only get memberships for people that's consistent on this channel. That's it. Thank you very much, though, y'all. Thank you very much. Now, because what I've been doing, I'm going to let all y'all know I'm talking about it today. I've been monitoring a whole lot on this internet, and I got proof now. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. See, what y'all don't know is now, when I kept telling you how all this shit track, you might got a track record, and it might look like every comment you made in a year is the same comment. Because your pattern has been your pattern is in the algorithm of your comments. It's no longer, put it like this. If I pull up, I don't got to do nothing. I can pull your name up and all your comments will pop up. Yup. I might even see comments you left on people's channel. Because that's how this is now. You know why? You can't hide who you are. You cannot hide your YouTube activity no more, y'all. That's how it's set up now. You can't hide your YouTube activity. Another thing I'm going to tell y'all. There's no such thing as being under fake names, fake none of that, because a lot of y'all got same emails, and I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of y'all got about 10 pages in y'all name. Yup, a lot of y'all do. Because you can't hide on this internet no more, y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all this, and I'm going to keep telling y'all this. That's the new world now, y'all. It goes back to what I'm saying. Everything will be verified. YouTube made it verify itself. YouTube got its own algorithm, which I don't understand. When these things happen, they don't tell us. You know, you just hear something, your phone updated, the app updated, this updated. What you don't know is AI has been updating in your life little by little by little. So I know this. That's why I've been telling y'all certain things. What this say? Verification is an extra or final bit of proof that establishes something is true. To verify something is to make sure it's correct or true. So verification is an action that establishes the truth of something. Checking an ID is a verification of your age. Okay. So like I said, everything is going to be verified. So what I'm telling you is, right, even though somebody could buy people memberships, I still know if you're verified or not on this internet. Not on YouTube, the internet. See, I'm already verified. Google already know I am. So that's how it is. See, before, this how I'm going to tell you how this shit was. See, before, you was able to watch content creators, and the content creators didn't know shit about you. Now, the content creator, you know about your ass. That's what I kept telling y'all. But you got to thank Google and YouTube for that. So when I kept trying to tell y'all, some of y'all have been on this shit for years, the internet, but you forgot all your data still on here, and you've been using those same emails, and you've been doing a whole lot. So I'm just letting y'all know that the days of trolling, fake pages, all that shit about to be over with. You actually in your last days of this shit right now. I'm just letting you know that. So I've just been telling y'all play by play, man. I'm very futuristic. All right, just let you know. Either way, I don't got nothing against nobody with no fake page. I just always let y'all know what's going on. Everything will be verified. That's right. So that's why when I kept telling you, for the days of flooding people's channel with trolls, the days of overriding people's channel, them days over with. And then you're going to see also, when you start looking around at other people's platforms, other chat rooms, you're going to start seeing a difference. Yeah. You're going to start seeing a certain behavior is disappearing because it's outlawed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just like some of y'all, you just don't get it. Trust me, YouTube pick up everything you do now. How many times you comment, how many times you do this, how many times you do that, how many times you did it. You go to this room, to that room, they know everything you're doing now. Everything. Yup. Everything. So that's all I want y'all to know, man. I don't care about that stuff, but I just be letting y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. What's going on? The replacement. Now look, a pattern of Americans being found MIA in their house. All right? This woman found slain in her own house. Daughter did it. Penny's going away. We're going to get back to the money. Mother of 4-year-old daughter found slain inside her house. Jerry Chambers, 21, was arrested in January after his 3-month-old son Joshua was discovered, R.I.P., in a hotel room. So you see all of this stuff happening. And you seeing this pattern of these people magically. Now, why am I saying that? Because earlier they said on TV today that they predict it's going to be an extinction. And they said it's due to human fertility rates. They're saying the truth is this, y'all. Humans are not having babies as much as they used to. And I wonder why. What they saying? They said before when the average woman had 2 kids, that's not no more. And it's not a coincidence. I know exactly what they're talking about. When we spoke about stuff like certain things got corny, certain things got corny, certain things got corny. But now they saying, now first they were saying people's fertility rates are dropping. Now that was before, for many reasons. Now they're saying it's looking like extinction in the future. Common sense. If fertility rates going down, for many reasons, physical reasons why, mental reasons why, and the fact that what? Having kids ain't cool no more. So they said it. Basically, people are going to be extinct. I know exactly what they're saying. They're really saying certain people are. I already know what they're saying. So look, we're going to get into that. Because all I'm seeing is a lot of stuff. We're just going to get into it. All right? This is fresh off the press. I caught this morning. Our current fertility rate isn't enough for human survival. That's how they put it out there. You take it or leave it. The thing is it true? Is it true? Is this an era where the average person you meet gonna have 1 or 2 kids? It was like that. I don't think so now, for many, many reasons. But here you go right here, man. They also saying fertility rates. Because remember, there's a lot of different things they said. This was talking about, all right? But even though a lot of people was indulging in so many different things, it was never no such thing as that. But some people been indulging in so many different things. It's been a whole nother process happening. I know what happened, man. I'm going to just leave it at that. All right? So as you see, they're letting it be known, right? Everything is not a secret. It's right in your face. Also, we know everything going to be robots. I already said, in my opinion, they prefer robots instead of humans anyway. We have proof that humans are stupid, period. All right? Humans just want to fight all day and talk nothing. So now I'm just showing you. Population crash coming. Birth rates too low to prevent extinction, scientists say. May 1st. All right? So I'm just letting you know what's being said. I ain't saying there's no fact, but like I said, we looked at this stuff already. We looked at statistics. You can look at common sense. If they said damn everybody got altered and flipped, it's not hard to figure out. All right? If family's not cool, right? If everybody's into alternative lifestyles, it's not hard to figure out. So I know exactly what they're saying. I know exactly what they're saying with this. I'm not stupid. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Everything is coded. I got y'all. Where's that? This right here. Even with this, I know what they're saying. Common Sense Act with direct meant to end production of penny. I know what that means. Because I know what the penny mean when it comes to coins. End production of penny. Do you get it? Extinct. I know what all this stuff means. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them copper-colored Abraham Lincoln coins. Don't worry about those. All right? So like I said, everything is coded. Everything is coded. So like I said, when I told people it's the end of an era, do you get it now? If you never see a penny no more in your life, there's no such thing as a penny. When you get that, things change. Don't listen to me. That's the world talking. The world is talking, y'all. It ain't me. I'm just the one talking out loud, so I won't go crazy. That's about it. Everything is just natural. Naturally changing. All right? So the penny extinct. And everything is extinct. What's extinct? The music. Certain genres of music. Certain people are becoming extinct. Certain people that were important are becoming extinct because the time changed. That's it. So like I said, let's go back to the real talk. We up on a Friday, y'all. Cashless. You got the proof. Just walk out shopping. Amazon, go. So common sense, y'all. If crime did not get cleaned up, some neighborhoods, you know daggone well you couldn't have this. People would be hanging all outside, all around outside. You couldn't have nothing like this. That's why everything had to be what? See that? Just walk out. Technology by Amazon. Once everything technology, that means no more crime. See, when I see certain words, I know what it means. Meaning it's coded in my mind. Technology means no more crime. All eyes on you. Things moving fast. Get it? That's what it means. Keep up. That's why technology had to be ahead of the criminals. See, before, like I said, humans were ahead of technology. Humans kept glitching technology. Remember, criminals kept glitching stuff, getting through stuff. Now, guess what? They sped it up with AI. Now you can't glitch AI. You can't glitch technology now. That's another thing about AI. So that's why I kept telling you, AI knows who you are now. AI, you can't lie. What AI say? AI do the situation where it say what? Prove you're not a robot, right? Yeah, it ain't prove that you're not a robot. It's basically prove you're a human. Prove that you are who you say you are. It started with that, but everything is like that. Yup. So let's go. So now you see, right? People acting up at the concert. Very boring. And that's that. Let's go back to this. The population crash coming. Okay? So is this the truth or is it made up? Do you see a lot of babies in strollers? A lot of people feel like what? Having a baby is a lot of money. We know strollers cost more money. I spoke about everything you love or everything people took for granted is going to cost you now. So now you got the proof. You know already a baby going to cost you. It was no such thing as a stroller, $200-$300 off the rip. You had levels. If you was broke, you get a $25 stroller to start with. When you left the hospital, you ain't have to have a car seat and all that. That's money. All that stuff, money. The milk was there. Yeah, they know now. So look, we also heard about the most miscarriage. Boom. But look, if everybody is living their own lifestyle, if a lot of people got away from families, right? Boom. Is it hard to figure out what they're saying, y'all? It's not too hard to figure out. So if they say it's going to be extinction, I'm just going to live my life now, and I'm just going to enjoy myself because I see it clear as day. I do. And many of us, we already live life already. So we know what it is to grow up, normal, go outside, play. A lot of us, we seeing our kids get to live it out, play. But those days are over, y'all, because that's not cool no more. People have turned their back away from that. A lot of humans thought everything else was more important, like their phones. So now they all going to be dealt with like robots. And now they're also being told that. Now, mind you, they told the world a percentage of people going to have dementia. They said a percentage of people got popcorn brain. I know this all goes together when they talking about extinction. They are also saying humans are not going to develop to see the future on many occasions. Smarts-wise, technology-wise, mental-wise, physical-wise, I know what they're saying. And it's mainly a particular people. When I said this new world is going to be based on smarts. I kept telling y'all it's smarts technology. What else? Mixed with the real world. What's that? Family, morals, principles. Because the smart people know this. They still got their house structure because they still building empires. They still building legacies. But they're still letting their kids be free in alternative lifestyles. But those kids in alternative lifestyles still know it's about what? Family. That's the difference. Everybody knows it's about the family structure, even if their kids are alternative. The thing is, this population crash coming, you see it clear as day, this extinction. Plus, remember, a lot of people went years of slaughtering each other. They went, they slaughtered themselves for so long, y'all. That went on for years, but you can't count those millions, even though it's up to 20-some episodes of First 48. That's just a TV show. But when you understand so many people have been wiped out that produce, when they say extinction, ain't hard for me to figure out. If the people that produce are being what? Put in jail, put in the ground. Okay, then. Other people are opting out, right? Other people are what? Signing their rights over. Doing other stuff, right? So kids are not cool. They promoted a lifestyle what? I don't want to be in the house. I don't want to be no mother. I don't want to be no father, right? Okay. But see, I talk my junk because I did it already. You see what I'm saying? I played house already. I talk a lot of smoke because I did the stuff I talk about. I played house. When I was a young man, I was a grown-ass man. I told y'all that. I played house already. A lot of us played house. We did all that already. You know what I'm saying? But we know, my point is, we know what it's about. We know what it's about. See what I'm saying? I can act a fool today, but I know what it's about. That's the difference. I know what it's about. They thought actually hanging out was cool. No, when I still was a young father, I still was going outside. I still was going to clubs, hanging out all night, getting drunk, but I still knew what it was about. I still knew what it was about. Bring your ass home, pay these bills, play your part, and then go be a fool. I always knew that. Somehow that got lost. So that's why I'm going to say it again. When there was a man by the name of R. Kelly and others living, there was no such thing as that when R. Kelly was out here. See that? Our current fertility rate isn't enough. But you heard R. Kelly music was what? Baby making music. I'm going to just leave it at that. What you heard about the 70s? What was them hippies doing in the 70s? What was they all doing in the 70s? Getting down, wasn't it? And what they was doing a lot of what? Having a lot of what? Okay. This generation, they didn't do that. They was having a lot of other stuff. That's it. And they were doing, this generation also did what? The most toxic drugs. So it's a lot of reasons of fertility rates, y'all. It's the truth. Let's go. All right. So now you see, it was all played out through rap music. It was all illustrated through rap music. None of them are in good standards. All right. Chink's drugs with his hand up. He rest in peace. All right. French Montana. We know what's up with him. He's on the run. Diddy's in jail. Meek Mill's exposed. He's on the run. And that looked like Stevie J. He's embarrassed too. All right. So now you get it, right? That chapter right there is finished, y'all. Let's go back to the top of the top on a Friday, TGIF. The question is, why the hell y'all did not buy no tickets? That's the question. Beyonce fans fight after Cowboy Carter concert on video. So this is how y'all act. Now I know how Latasha Jordan act when she go to the concert at the Garden. Now I know. That's what they be doing. What's up, y'all? We up. What's up? What's up? What's up, Yolanda? What's up, D-Rose? What's up? What's up, Sandra? That's right. The only question is, why after I said everybody verified, a lot of people ran? That's all I want to know. Hey, man, I'm not worried about that stuff because I already know what's up. What's up, Daria? What's up, Renee? What's up, Dramatic? We all at? We everybody at, man? I'm up on a Friday. What's up, you Star? All right, y'all, this is what they do, man. They lost their mind. Now, look, this call your brain on music. What will make these people fight in a lobby like this? What the hell is wrong with them? You get dressed. You go look your best. You spend money on your outfit. You spend money. You ready to go out to eat after that. You invested in this damn event just to get to the event, to ruin yourself, embarrass yourself, mess up your hair, mess up your clothes, and was supposed to be your best day and somehow ended up your worst day. Why do a lot of people do this? You're supposed to be your best day, but it ends up being your worst day. Why you always say, I'm about to live my best life, but then they end up being your worst year? And at the end of the year, you're going to say it. This is my worst year. But you just said this was your best life. Which one is it? No, it's called weirdo behavior. And I'm going to ask y'all a question. What the hell is that? What is that? What is that with that blue on? Cookie Monster? What is that? Cowboy boots in California. And this one dressed like Beyonce in 2004. You see that knockoff Beyonce fighting with them boots on? Beyonce used to wear those. That was she was wearing the Manolos, man. That was about 2004. Yeah, man, what the hell is wrong with them? They say Beyonce fans are different fans, right? They didn't say the fans were fighting. They say, no, Beyonce fans were fighting. She got her own fans, y'all. They different. They wear those. They walk around with aluminum foil on their head. Yeah, aluminum foil around the head mean they're aluminum ball. So after the Renaissance tour, I knew her fans were crazy because they had aluminum foil cowboy hats. And they were cooking in the summertime. Yup. Sasha Fierce control their ass. So anyway, let's go. Beyonce's first Cowboy Carter concert turned into a WWE event after her performance ended because a bunch of her fans started brawling in the VIP lounge. They started scrapping. Let's go. You got to see the video. As Beyonce fans are making their way to the exit at SoFi Stadium, a group of women get into a huge fight and bodies start flying and hitting the deck. Man, this sounds like a straight hip-hop concert. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been saying that. I've been saying the women been fighting more than the men. That been going on for a minute too. Bro, you ain't noticed that? That been going on about, like, I'm not gonna lie, since Love and Hip Hop, once again, since about 2015, I've been noticed that women fight at the club more than men. It's been like that. Women fight way more than men. They've been like this whole masculine woman that's been going on. They got brainwashed by Love and Hip Hop. Even though it take women the most money to, it costs them the most to go out. They got to spend the most money on looking cute. But they the main ones been fighting these past 10 years at the club. Dummies. I've been watching this whole thing. Teaching them to be stupid. Go to the club. I'm going to pay for my drink. Then I'm going to throw it on somebody like a dummy. No, man. That whole Love and Hip Hop housewives to make all of them ass backwards. I can smell it on the chick that think like them. I can smell it on you. Yup. It tricked y'all all to be ass backwards. Go out to chill and fight. Hang out with your homegirls and then turn on their ass. Meanwhile, before you turn on your homegirl, you were dissing your man. And you told all your business first. See? Bang on your man. Tell your friend all your business. Then you're going to fight your friend, and then she's going to know all your business. You're going to turn her, and that's how it's meant to be. I didn't get it. So when it's all said and done, y'all all going to self-destruct. You ain't going to have nobody. Told you that's the world we going to be in. That's why they talking this extinction stuff. Yup. They actually trick people to be in their own depression, y'all. You're going to fight all your friends. What I say people so stupid, they don't even know how to have fun no more, y'all. They don't. Do you know you got to actually have a book on how to have fun to give it to somebody now? They don't know how to have fun no more. People don't know how to have fun. People don't know how to chill. They don't know how to relax. Somebody got to write books again on this. They got to write the books. That's how dumb people are. I'm not playing. Why you think every event of fun is always some drama? It's been proven, y'all. Concert. Somebody gonna die. You see at a game, a fan take itself out. Now, we depressed because we see a man die at a game. You never in your life seen a man die. But you went to this game with your son and he got to see death, depression, because of dumbass fans. No, this is what we living in, man. It's people that are idiots. Here's the proof. We got the proof, y'all. So if they want to replace humans with robots, am I supposed to be mad? Because this is what humans are going to do anyway. All right, then. I'm going to live my life now, and I'm just going to finish living my life because I already know robots going to take over. I already know this shit. I already know what's going to happen. Let's go. We know right now the truth is what? Nobody's buying tickets, y'all. Nobody is buying tickets for many reasons. Who's buying a ticket? Who? Who's going to buy a whole outfit, get fresh to death to go to these shows? Now, I know some people are, but I also know I'm not stupid, man. It just finished being a certain season. It's May. It ain't no money around. It's always like that in American economy, man. It's a system. The money don't start coming back to about after September. People looking at back to school about to be here before you know it. If you got kids, you only got 90 days to get them kids. You got to get them school closed in 90 days. You can lie to yourself. Ain't no money being... The summertime, if you already got a job, it's hard to get a job. In the summertime, if you ain't get your raise already, ain't no raise in the summertime. Summertime, things slow up. It's always like that. When the money circulate, holidays. Why? That's the time you're going to blow money. Holiday also the time what? People go in debt. So the beginning of the year is always payback, is always trying to get back right. it's never no money at the beginning of the year unless it's what? Tax season. And tax season ain't hit no more like that. This world works a certain way, but that ain't enough. Why you think people being found dead in their house, y'all? Own daughter living off your ass for 2 years straight in a bando. You dead, your daughter living out the bando, but it's your house. After she sold your cars and all that. This the world we in now. So like, you know how you call yourself looking out for somebody? You can let somebody come stay with you and live with you, and you mess around and die. They be living in your house, and you be in a deep freezer in the back. And they live in your house about 2 years watching your cable. Yeah, that's what's going on now. That's what's going on now, y'all. That's what's going on. So that, like I said, I'm staying away from family, man. That's it. I think my family tried to put insurance on me a long time ago. I think so, man. I'm cutting all their ass off. That's me, y'all. I don't care what you're talking about. What's up, Black Free Thinker? What's up? Who up this morning? What's up, Anna? Who Bigfoot? Who Bigfoot? Who's Bigfoot? It is a couple of Bigfoots out here. Hold up. All right, y'all going to see Blue Ivy? Now, look, they've been working the hell out there, young girl, man. You ain't noticed that? Working her ass. But I'm telling you, man, in my opinion, they all are weirdos. Straight weirdos. Straight weirdos. Know why? Let me show you this picture. When I seen what they be doing and promoting overseas, they be doing a lot of stuff, y'all. Right here. Overseas. Promoting this heavy overseas. Look at the language. Certain things they have her doing at certain concerts, that'd be the light version. But overseas, where this stuff is permitted, different stuff with Blue Ivy. Dressed different and dancing different. It's disgusting, too. It's horrible. A mother should be locked up for this shit. And a father. Like I said, I know what they be doing. It won't trick me. The rest of the world know what they be doing too. You finally got the proof that Blue Ivy is not going to have no life at all. They got on stage, makeup, lipstick. It ain't just that, dancing. They also, and yo, guess what else they didn't know? They didn't know that whole dance Beyonce got Sasha Fierce, that whole dance be voodoo dancing. They didn't know that. They didn't know that whole shit her twirling her hair is voodoo dancing. They didn't know that. They had no clue this woman be doing voodoo dances. That's why I'm telling you, she put a hex and curse on all their ass. All of y'all. Dead serious. Know why? I saw her daughter doing a dance. Yup. I said she told her daughter. Yup. Straight up. I also put on this channel, voodoo was decoded in jazz music. Jazz music was a cover of voodoo as well. Yes, it was. All right? So that's why I tell you, we're in a new day where everything is revealed. A lot of y'all want to fight topics that's old, y'all. Don't ever get mad at anybody for revealing anything that's already old. If I'm talking about these things, I'm the one trying to warn you. This stuff is old, it's out, it's out, it's out. So, when I tell you their time is up, and they've been trying to brand themselves overseas, guess what? Blue Ivy is big overseas than in America, y'all. In America, you might not praise Blue Ivy, but overseas, she's bigger because they promoted her that way. And this is what I talk about with media. A lot of y'all didn't understand the media perception is different overseas, y'all. Whatever they say goes. So when they were controlling media, they were controlling reality of here and overseas. But the truth is, y'all, their daughter is more seen greater over there. But they also had a very, 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 very grown. And I know exactly what they've been doing. So when I tell you, when you with a certain program, just watch what you say. Because Diddy tried to start this week, and people been accused of a lot of stuff. And one thing you can't hide in this world is you cannot hide behavior. So we're going to see how it plays out. Nobody wants to be with the other program. Everybody's American now. Nobody wants to go to Dubai no more, y'all. Because they all been going to Dubai. To tell you the truth, all the old rappers, if it wasn't for Dubai, they would have been broke before the pandemic. They were going out there 2017, 2018, 2019. Yep. When the last time somebody did, when the last time you saw a flyer like this or somebody coming to your city? It's been a minute, right? Hold up, go. I'm trying to read that. I read the comments right now. Well, if Beyonce and Jay-Z was smart, they should have branded her overseas. They already did. That's what they've been doing. It's called branding. It's called ready to sell her ass. That's what it's called. Make some money off Lil Blue. She ain't gonna touch the money. I look at things different. Like I said, I look at it like that young girl gonna work and she ain't gonna touch no money. I say, yo, why they don't teach their kids to run companies and make their own clothes and do something? No, teach your kid early. You get her ready early. Get her used to, twerking, stuff like that. Get her ready. Get her ready to work. Because little does she know, she's going to work till she's 40. She's going to be just like her mom. She's going to work till 40. I'm going to leave it alone, y'all. But when you were told they were all friends, they didn't want to believe it. How do we prove it? Bad news. To this day, LeBron is still accused of being with a towel. But this video was out before LeBron was accused of anything. Somebody been trying to tell us. What they been trying to tell us? Huh? I don't know. Somebody kept giving us these clues. The thing is this. Why, to this day, are her concerts dry? Is it because of Diddy? Is it because of all of these accusations? Is Meek Mill in Dubai because he's embarrassed that the whole America knows what he likes? Meek Mill is showing you what he likes. He's showing you to your face. What you think Meek Mill with? He with his ladies, man. Why you think they standing in the water? So you won't see nothing. That's why. Here's Meek Mill. Meek Mill is out the country. He will never be in Philly again. Never. He will never be in Miami. He's out of here. His name now is Brotherly Love. Meek Mill. Those are not women, man. You're not going to trick me, bro. I mean, those are women, but those are women you like. Those are women, but those are women you like. That's what those are, Meek. You ain't going to trick me, bro. I see that shoulder. I see that neck. And I see you try to take a picture far away on purpose, and you try to stand in some deep water. Even though y'all all standing up, they taller than you. I know what's going on. You trying to squat, so we won't see what's going on. I know what you're doing, Meek. You ain't going to trick me. None of y'all fools ain't going to trick me no more. Them days over with, bro. I know exactly what's in that turquoise. Yep. And you know too, Meek. All right, Meek. So you got the proof, y'all. Meek Mill is out the country. Him and French together, y'all. They live in the same place. French was just sneaking back in and got caught. All right, you got your proof. Here's the night French and Diddy did some horrible things to Meek. This is when they brought Meek into the gang that night. This is the night of laid-back music where they found a whole bunch of stuff that I don't feel like saying no more, all right? All public record. You can Google it right now. This when Diddy spent $27,000 on his boyfriend Meek Mill at a hotel in Vegas, and they had a lot of fun that night, and a lot of stuff was found in that room. It was horrible, disgusting, and the room also had a particular lock that could be locked with a skeleton key. Once the door was locked, it was no way out of that room. It was one of those type of rooms. Little Dirk and Meek Mill was a star tonight. French Montana was recorded doing certain things, and now you see why they're out the country, right? So you see, right? It's no coincidence. Dubai, Diddy trial start. They try to talk all this, that, and the third. No. They know what's up. They on the run, y'all, for many reasons. They on the run from their Diddy affiliations, embarrassment, and Meek Mill, his political affiliations. He's finished. That's right. He's done. And what else? You never heard Meek Mill debunk none of that stuff. You never heard him go hard saying, that ain't me. You never heard him say, he ain't do nothing to me. He kept saying, it's an attack on a black man. This is what they do to a black man. That's what he kept saying. No proof. No. Here's your proof. They foreigners, y'all. They always wanted to be foreigners. That's what they are. The thing is, everybody don't want to go with them. When you was getting paid to watch them boys die, when you was in on the plot for all them boys in Philly to go nowhere, and you was selling them dreams, when you was with a plot of all them boys dying and you got millions, he's a foreigner. When you don't got no compassion for nobody in this country, when you say you're from Philly, you know every day in Philly is a struggle, and you got to go through a lot to pay them bills and make sure your kid's straight. No, his job was to ruin everybody. That's why you're a foreigner. aka you know what. That's why they out the country, y'all. Telling you, all of them are not good. They're going to all burn. That's why they're going to keep running. They're going to keep running. If they don't run, they're going to get embarrassed. If they don't get embarrassed, they're going to get humiliated. They're going to lose their jobs. They're going to lose their gigs to the day they die. Whether we see them messed up today or tomorrow, you're going to see it. Yeah, y'all, they out the country. They kicked out of California. Here's the proof. They can't be in Hollywood like that. Why you think Beyonce ain't selling no tickets? The main thing y'all didn't get that I got very clear. The least people would have been at her concert is all the celebrities. But they not in Hollywood no more. They ass got kicked out. Why? We told you months ago already. They ass gone. Black Hollywood destroyed official. That's why they wasn't at the concert. They finished. They perpetrated. Been telling y'all this. So what are we talking about? It's all being proven through ticket sales. That's it. So how we know that? Let's look at the fans. Let's see what the fans got to say about their Beyonce tickets. Let's see what the people saying. Huh? Are they fighting because of, I don't know what the people say. They are fighting because she is not singing real country music. Bey isn't a good singer. She's mediocre at best. Have 2 extra Beyonce tickets for LA at SoFi Stadium tonight, going for $130 each. Anyone looking for tickets should DM me to get them. That's 2 for sale. Let's go. Selling 3 Beyonce tickets for Sunday, May 4th. All right, y'all can still make that one. At SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Send me a message. All right? There you got it. 2025 Dolly Parton. Let's go. Oh, that's what they said. That's how they feel about y'all, man. That's what they said, man. Everybody looks at them as nasty. I'll be trying to tell these people. Everybody looks at them as nasty, abusers, something negative, something harsh, something bad. All right? We heard about dildos and baby oil. We did not hear about them finding boxes of condoms. We didn't hear none of that stuff. We didn't hear them finding 2 dozens of baby wipes. We didn't hear none of that clean stuff. We didn't hear them finding 2 cases of vagisil, none of that. So we know they're nasty. All right, we know this. So I already know that. Let's go. Plus, they don't just have sex with no condom. They have sex with all sexes and everybody. All right, swingers and all. So look, I've got 3 floor tickets to Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour. That was May 1st. Proof of tickets available and a secure transfer through Ticketmaster. So here you go. This ain't no cap. They let you know. They have proof of the tickets and however you want to do it, transaction, let's do it. No cap. So what's going on, y'all? Everything I've been talking about. I said in 2023 they was irrelevant. But since they could not control this media no more, it's finally exposed. Finally. Like I said. And there's nothing wrong with it. Everybody's time is up. But the thing is, right? They kept saying something about Aaliyah. And it was said that a lot of people had to get out the way. We know about Carrie Hilton. We know about a lot of stuff. We heard about a lot of accusations. We heard about people paying for awards. Other people working hard to get awards. We heard other people was told, like I said, I'm not going as corny, but I'm telling you, it's all for a reason, and it's called payback, y'all, for many, 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 many different reasons. When you don't know how to step down, the Sandman gonna come get you. So they were going to try to stay in rulership because remember, they didn't want to just be celebrities. They wanted to be the king and queen, the top of the top. But when you want to stay at the top, y'all, sometimes a lot of people got to get stepped on, and that's when you're going to have a lot of enemies. So I'm going to tell you again. Somehow she didn't turn into a cowgirl after Diddy got in trouble. Somehow he didn't want to start being friends with kids until his ass got in trouble. Now you want to make toys. Looks to me like everybody's trying to clean up their image. Everybody's trying to be clean. Everybody's trying to get away from May 5th. What is that? The Day of the Dead. Why? after May 5th, we don't know who career gonna be dead. That's what we don't know. And we don't know who going to jail. We don't know who name gonna be dead. But I see a lot of people trying to do cleanup work. But people didn't get that. They were all together. So months ago, when I started the slogan, it's all of them. Before I knew about Jay-Z going in the room, before any of this stuff was revealed about LeBron, any single thing, I've been decoding these pictures. And these pictures made me start looking into stuff. Me going into these pictures made me see that Diddy was the one that put Jay-Z and Beyonce together. Everything is proven. Going back into this, I didn't know that LeBron had chosen Jay-Z over Jordan. I didn't know that Diddy and Jay-Z controlled LeBron the whole time. But this picture made me go do homework. So like I tell y'all, you listen to content creators, but around here, I went back into this because I do live documentaries. It's really called Unsolved Mystery, not Unsolved Crime, Unsolved Mystery. Because that means some of this stuff you ain't never going to know or figure out anyway. It's the end of an era. It was the end of an era. A lot of things happened. It was a lot of games being played. A lot of people got played. A lot of people got tricked. A lot of people were not who we thought they were. And now it's all over and it's all exposed. So that's where we at with this now. It's all exposed. The end of an era. So no matter how much you get mad, no matter how much you don't want to hear this stuff or whatever you think, just know they closed the books on it. If everything is going cashless, look at rap like that. It's going cashless. It's over. Look at hip-hop, R&B. Look at it as pennies, coins. It's over. It made a lot of money. Now the money being cut off. It's very simple. It was a big flip. Now the investment is over with. All right? Y'all got tricked. Y'all got duped. Everybody got tricked to worship and praise. But the truth is, to this day, a lot of y'all don't really know who y'all were praising or what. I'm going to just leave it at that. All right? I'm going to just leave it at that. The end of an era, y'all. It's over. So the people telling you when they selling tickets, look, May 4th, that's Sunday. Tickets for sale. You got 2 days to buy the tickets. And if you're in California, you can buy them right now. If you got money for a quick plane trip, look, right here. 3 tickets for sale. And these are different people. Different people selling these tickets. All right, let's go. 2 tickets for sale. All right, so just to let y'all know, it's not just Beyonce. It's the end of an era. It's the end of a time. All right? All of the celebrities are weird. Look at Shaq being weird with his crunchy-ass feet. They all weirdos. What I say? They're going to be weirdos and they're going to be freaks. Everything I said months ago is playing out now, y'all. The only reason why I got to repeat stuff because I said it in advance. People didn't believe it. It didn't play out yet. When I'm done with all of this, y'all, it will be finished. I'm done with all of this. But I want y'all to see. When you see them, they're going to be freaks or they're going to be weirdos. You've never seen Shaq doing this. Now you see Shaq doing what? Freaky stuff. Touchy, weird. Guess what? That could also be a you-know-what. You know what that is. When I said what? You're going to be in a time you ain't going to know what you're looking at. That's the world we in. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't know what that is. Shaq playing a game. If I asked you, what is that? Could you tell me? Could you prove it? If I asked you with Meek Mill, everybody that love rap love Meek Mill. Everybody love Meek Mill. Could you prove it? Could you prove it? What is Meek Mill with? But see what Meek Mill don't know? I'm hip to all they games. Because of Diddy trial, it revealed all their ass. Yup. When y'all say ladies, when y'all say big booty, y'all talking about all ladies. Yup. This the kicker. They love all ladies, but they really like what the other ladies do to their ass. That's right. So let me clarify that. Yeah, it's about what them ladies do to them too. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. As far as I know, they about to run a train on you, Meek. You the one in the middle. Get it? They about to run a train on Meek. Why? He's in Dubai. We know what they do over there. When I hear that name, I think of you know what? Freaky. All right. No, Meek. They about to do it to you. You ain't doing nothing to them. You know what they doing, Meek? Hey, Meek. Why did you try to hide them from the waist down, Meek? No. Meek Mill is telling us he's about to go down on them, y'all. He's telling us. That's what he's about to do. He's about to go down on them. It's right in your face. Shade Room know it. That means going down. If it was two men standing there, masculine, and a female right there doing the same thing Meek doing, that means she's about to go down. That's what Meek doing. All right, that's it. And that one to the, oh, both of them. I know what they doing. Hiding fingers, hiding waist below, hiding necks. I know what they doing. And if I know they, Meek, you busted Meek. Meek is right in your face, y'all. He doing his thing, man. You get it? Okay. So I don't want to hear nothing else about none of this shit. It's right in your face, y'all. All right? Meek is, you see, I don't put on the title. I could put on the title. Meek Mill with two. I'm not even going to do it, y'all. I don't want to clout chase this. I'm just done with it. I'm done with it, y'all. I don't want to laugh at no more willing participants. You got your proof. Meek Mill did not get RAPE'd. He did not come out. After the video dropped, once Diddy was in jail, he did not even come with a lie and say Diddy did it to him. He wouldn't even lie to say, he did it to me, man. He put a gun in my head. You could have even lied and say Diddy put a gun in you. You didn't even do that. You was a willing participant, Meek. But what I wanted the world to understand was it was not just Meek Mill. Meek Mill is still participating, y'all. I'm done with all of y'all. He is the proof of gangster rap. Anybody that stayed in rap too long and you stop loving your woman and you just stop doing anything, it's okay, all right? You don't got to be embarrassed no more. There's no more judgment. If Meek Mill can stand in front of me with two women, I got to respect it, all right? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm done with this shit. Salute to the new generation. Salute to everybody. But I will not be miserable this year, worried about all these idiots and fools. I'm not worried about none of y'all. So y'all can live y'all life, but only thing we love around here, we now know the truth that it's a separation between the real people and the weirdos. We got that part perfectly clear. The weirdos are called foreigners. They have a lot of other names, but we know who they are. We ain't gonna say their name today. They perform with no people around. Yup. Tell you, without that internet, they are nobody. I didn't even know Meek Mill's in Dubai. I didn't even know this woman had a concert because they don't control the internet. See? Why did she get married? Because Nelly knew he was going to be labeled a willing participant. That's why. How do we know that? Video circulating on Nelly right now to this day. Pictures. Dildos. Baby all. Nelly got married. Only reason why Nelly got married. We done proved everything around here. All right? Only reason why she got married, because Nelly said, I can give you the money you getting over there. You might as well marry me. I'll take care of you so you don't got to keep going to Dubai. And that's what happened. We need each other. All right? Ashanti needed to get those broke rumors off of her because the truth is, Irv had Ashanti so broke, she had to go to Dubai, y'all. She didn't get a penny off none of that music. And it's y'all fault too, ladies, because y'all been kicked Ashanti to the curb for Beyonce. Yes, y'all did. Y'all doodled on Ashanti for Beyonce. Yes, y'all did. Because Beyonce and her husband worked that magic on y'all. So y'all part of why she had to go to Dubai too. Y'all made her go broke, damn it. Y'all picked K. Michelle over Ashanti. Y'all picked Keisha Cole over her. Y'all just kept going. Then y'all went so low, y'all started picking reality TV stars over her. So Ashanti had to watch all of that. Y'all made her go broke. Y'all picked Cardi B over her. Y'all picked Yandy over her. Every love and hip-hop star over her. Y'all picked Erica Mena. Y'all picked Scrappy Wife Erica. Everybody was over Ashanti, so her ass had to go to Dubai. So it was Nelly that saved her. The only thing is, they all dirty. Because she's hiding from Def Jam Tree. Her family is Def Jam, and all of them are exposed as fruity. But not only that, they all are dealing with these allegations. So if Nelly and Ashanti did not get married, they would have both been ruined. Irv Gotti's dead with her music. Russell Simmons signed her. He's in the cave. And Nelly will forever be on the internet as hugging and kissing Diddy, period. So they needed each other. But I'm showing you how there's nothing they're going to do to bring them back. You still didn't get, they were over 40 having kids. That's your new normal. You didn't understand they judge y'all as being weirdos over that. They don't have kids at 20. They wait till they 40. All right? And then they're going to post the whole pregnancy while they're pregnant. Yep. So this is what she was doing in Dubai. Now Meek Miller's in Dubai. And I'm showing you how these rappers, entertainers, been had to go to Dubai to survive. And they been living in Dubai. All right? They live in Dubai and they visit over here. That's what French was doing. You know how I know you was visiting French? If you touching down in Los Angeles with a fur coat on, bro, it was nowhere in America that cold. So I'm looking at you like you might have been out the country and you looking at the weather thinking it's going to be colder than what it is, and you brought that mean coat and you was trying to hide with that hood. That's right. That's why when they asked you about that Diddy trial, you turned into Speedy Gonzalez. Pew. Yeah, you was out of there. All right, that's it. So on that note, I think we're going to get out of here. I ain't going to hold y'all no more on this Friday, y'all. I think we good. Hold up. What time is it? I'm going to read the chat. I'm going to see what's good. But May 5th is about to start off next week, y'all. Monday? Uh-oh. Monday, y'all. It starts off. Monday. So, yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen. So now we're going to know who good. We're going to know who really safe. We're going to know who really in the clear. All right? There's no more fronting now. Everything about to take off, y'all. That's it. So I'm like this. Did this woman really think she was going to be touring while the Diddy trial was going on? When I said the Diddy trial going to be the biggest movie ever, that's going to be the biggest show. People want to know if it's going to be on TV like OJ did. Because OJ was the whole summer. It might be. All right? On that note, we don't know what tape's dropping on nobody. We also don't know if Beyonce going to turn on Jay-Z. Because ever since these allegations, I've been seeing her turn into a good American. That's what I've been seeing. And we still have not seen Jay-Z. And after a while, you're not going to see LeBron either. Has anybody seen LeBron? All right. So on that note, y'all, for sure this time, man, we're going to get out of here. I'm done. If nobody in the chat saying nothing, I'm out. What up, you son? What up, Cozy? Shout out to everybody that's getting to it, feeling good today. Don't let the miserable people make you feel like doo-doo. All right, that's it. Treat negative people exactly as if they had full-blown you know what. All right? Treat a hater like they got HR you know what. All right? That's it. It's this new contamination. They don't got a name for it. Also, this is the facts, y'all. This is what they're saying. Our current fertility rates isn't enough for human survival. So we got the proof. Everybody's, you know what? Nobody's into kids, and everybody's what? Into what they're into. Alternative lifestyles. Which mean what? Eventually, everything is gonna be what? Extinct. Remember Busta Rhymes put out an album called Extinct? Yeah. They know this. Remember, you see a lot of colors now, but one day it's going to be all gray. These are facts, Jack. They're already telling you that. Population crash coming. Birth rates too low to prevent extinction, scientists say. So I'm glad I had fun my life. I'm going to have fun for the rest, and that's it. But one thing I'm starting to see already, I see it clear as day. When I say stuff like a new book being written, I see it clear as day. This is the start of a new world of miserable shit. Boring, corny, fake. So that's why I say these were the last days of actually having fun, enjoying yourself. That's what I'm going to do. Because after this, see, these days are going to lead up to those days. See this? These miserable days are going to lead to the extinction. That's what I'm saying. These days are leading to extinction. This is the new world. I see it already. Humans have been devalued. Humans have went low. Humans are boring, corny, hate everything negative. That means they're going to play out eventually. That means soon other things are going to be way more important than humans. It's already like that. Some people love their house more than dealing with people. Some people like their crib being alone. Some people love their car more than humans. Some people love their dogs more than humans. These are facts. Some people love their job than to be around humans. Some people rather be working somewhere by themselves than to be around a whole bunch of people talking about nothing. This world different already. Some people rather be driving their truck by themselves than be around a lot of people. It's already coming to that. Humans and people are miserable and just disgusting. So eventually they're going to what? Be extinct. I see it clear as day. It's a new day. The book going to be written. It was a time when everybody was miserable. Nobody had no more fun. And there's going to be a timeline after that. And then one day everybody was extinct. Only ones going to be alive is elite humans. Only humans to control the robots and only the smart humans that are rich. It's only going to be, I see it already. No such thing as everything else. Nope. That's how I see it. It ain't going to be in our lifetime, but it's going to happen. I see it. Because humans are going negative. It's mathematics. You ain't got to be smart, y'all. If everything is negative, what you think going to happen? If it's more people going backwards, if more people dying then what? Multiplying. It's common sense. They said it was an average of the average human having 2 kids. Each household, 2 kids, 2 kids. Basically saying most women used to average 2 kids or more. But it's more women actually having 0 than 1. Remember before, y'all, when a mother said she had 1 kid, I remember they used to look at her weird. I'm like, man, she only got 1 kid? Damn, you got it good. You only got 1? Now it's different. It ain't even 1 kid no more. Now it's mostly none. You got to remember that, y'all. It's different. Because they're also telling us people chose a lifestyle of not having, you know what I'm saying, y'all? Opposite sex, y'all. Being that everybody chose opposite sex, they already telling you what's going to happen in the future, y'all. And we're going to leave it at that. We're going to close out. This is national news. I just saw it this morning. So we're going to close out. So they telling you what's going to happen. Humans dying out. What's dying out first? The cash money humans spend is dying out first. We in a fake world, y'all. You work hard, bust your ass, right? You get a notification. You look in your account, but it's just numbers on the screen. You don't have no money. You just got numbers on the screen. Okay. First, it's the money gone. Then it's the human. So I know what this means when they say the penny production. Production means what? No more growth. Production rate. Sterilized. You know what I'm saying? The pennies ain't no more production. It's a lot of stuff behind this. I ain't gonna say it, but I see it clear as day. Things are coming to an end, y'all. They have changed. So now, y'all, now you got the proof that a penny was worth more than what you thought it was. You was taught not to appreciate a penny. Now you ain't got a dollar. If we would have stacked pennies our whole life, we could have took it all to the bank, y'all. Let's say we kept all our pennies and just kept paying for it. If we had so much pennies, we had to pay for it in storage. Not furniture because we got evicted. We just had a storage. We kept all our pennies and change. Your whole life from a kid. Now you just go take it all and cash it all out. Put it in your bank. See, we wasn't taught like that, right? All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here, y'all. Enjoy your weekend. More to come. That's that on that. Today was kind of boring, but we go so hard all week, it be like that. So I always tell you, my best days is Monday. Monday and Thursday, those are my favorite. But Monday, my favorite. By the time I get to Friday, they ass so dry and boring, y'all. I be bored every time I talk about them. The question is, what are you looking at? What is that? Do you see that? Is that a giant? Is that a Sasquatch? What is that? What up, AI? What is that? Somebody getting pranked, y'all. Somebody's getting pranked. If this is a Beyonce concert, I'm not mad I missed any of them. If I ever went to the club and I seen that, I would walk right back out, and I don't even care how much I paid. That's it. That's another reason why I stopped going out. Because everybody just want to do that. Look like that, stand in packs, and look at their phone and fight. That's it. When I go on a spot like that and I know how they look. I know the look and everything. Look at that knockoff Beyonce, y'all. What's up, Black? Look at that knockoff Beyonce. That's what you're going to see, bro. You're going to go to the concert and you're going to see a bunch of knockoff Beyonce. And that's Big Frida right there. That's Big Frida. All All right, that's Big Frida. That's who that is. So now you get it. They all wear those. It's all over. Now on that note, let's go. We out. Look at Big Frida getting dragged, y'all. Oh man. Hip hop circus. The black circus is for real. BT is now the Universal Soul Circus. All right, y'all. Salute everybody in the replay. Holla at all of y'all black samurai. Lavish D Rose. Shout out to everybody. The nerds. Shout out to everybody that be acting a fool. Everybody got membership, bought membership. Don't forget this weekend, Sunday, they don't want to get Sam Cooke, y'all. Yeah, they don't want to get Sam Cooke. I should have spoke about it. I should have already told y'all about it. But look, we're going to be going to this on Sunday. All right? For those who know about Sam Cooke, you know what happened to him. When it was all said, Sam Cooke got found slumped in a hotel. They didn't want to get Sam Cooke, and that's the reason why they never came together and did nothing great. You're going to see. No matter how much money they got, they all billionaires with no power, but then take all the millionaires, put them together, and you're going to see it's a reason why they didn't do nothing constructive. It's a reason why things are the way they are, because they knew better. They didn't want to get Sam cooked. Sam Cooke, I'm going to leave it at that. Holla at me on Sunday, y'all. Members only. Got more coming. Also, y'all stay tuned. Y'all know what's up, but y'all know what's up later. We out. One. Power the baths. That's right. Some of y'all need to calm your ass down, wash your ass, and have a seat and relax. Only reason why you mad because you don't take baths. You still wash up in the sink. Anybody wash up in the sink shall be dealing with domestic violence. If the man and a woman wash up in the sink, that house gonna stay fighting. Always, y'all. Only reason why she like that, bro, because she always wash up in the damn sink. That's it. Sit your ass in that tub. Take your spiritual bath, all right? Power the bath. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get your money right. A lot of y'all dirty out here, man. Let's go. We out. And don't leave that dry, hard-ass rag in the damn bathroom washed up in the sink. No, you ain't got no diseases. You clean, but you keep using that dirty-ass rag. That's what happened. All right? Sit in the tub. God damn it. Make his ass do it, too. We out. One. Matter of fact, this generation so lame. Y'all ain't even never do it in the tub, man. That's how corny y'all is. Y'all, I just thought about it, y'all. They so corny and stupid. They claim they're in a relationship. They claim they married, but they ain't even never do it in the tub. Man, stop it. Y'all claim y'all. Now that's y'all about to get trolled. So y'all say y'all married. Y'all in a relationship. Y'all ain't never even been in the jacuzzi together and did nothing. We had a lot of fun like that. You idiots don't know nothing about jacuzzis, dummy. Hey, look, tell the truth, man. You want to chill in the jacuzzi right now, right? That's right. Weekend, get on payday, get you some champagne, get your girl, get your lover, go to that chill in that jacuzzi. That's right. Y'all know nothing about that. But you gonna play with your phone, stupid. You gonna fuck around, try to go to the jacuzzi. You gonna drop your phone in that shit, and you gonna be out of here because you can't leave that phone alone. You so stupid, you'll have this view right here, that beautiful tub, and you'll still say, where my phone at? Plug my phone up. Dummy, man. Real talk, man. Power the bad. We out. That's why y'all got aggressive. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all. I know for a fact, bro, some of them went like 7 years and only took like 4 baths, man. That's why they so fucking hard, bro. They was getting tatted, not taking baths. They don't want to sit in the tub. They want to sit in a tattoo chair, and their ass just got hard all these years. They got hard as hell. That's what happened, bro. They got hard. You get it? They want to sit in tattoo chairs, not in bathtubs, bro. It wasn't cool for women to be soft no more. It wasn't cool to be soft. They want their skin to be like canvas. Yeah, that's right. They ain't want to put on perfume no more. They want to put tattoos on their neck. They don't want to wait. They don't want to smell like flowers, bro. Hey, yo, bro, she trying to prove she's so masculine. God damn it, went 5 months straight without wash up in the sink. God damn. I get it. Shit. Meek Mill, every time we see Meek Mill, he be like, peace out. Last time we saw you with Elton John, man. You always doing something, man. Somebody always got your ass in a sandwich, man. Last time we saw you, you was with Elton John and his people. Peace out. That's Meek Mill, man. Meek Mill been out the closet, y'all. You know, Meek Mill is not a gangster rapper no more, y'all. No, he's Milli Vanilli. He like that now. Meek Mill is not into that hip hop stuff no more, y'all. All right, that's it. Sorry to tell y'all, man. He's finished with rap. Hold on, who up in here? Oh, that's right. She said, I'll keep me some body butter. That's right. Tell him. Tell Meek Mill, wash his ass. Wash your ass. Wash your ass, Meek Mill. Wash your ass.